Hello, hello. My brain is frazzled today. It is empty. It is struggling to collect thoughts. And so I Hammerwatch. I Hammerwatch, or I need to not use my brain for other things. And with me, I should have a spider. Maybe a snake, but snake has not said shit.
Hello.
Hello.
Dude, my neighbor got so mad at me because I honked at a child, and I was like, this child ran in front of my car. Like, she was like, well, you don't have to have a shitty attitude about it. And I was like, I am driving a sedan. I can see that child. If I had been driving a pickup truck, I would not have seen that child.
I was not expecting.
Sorry, I'm still mad about it. This happened like 30 minutes ago,
No,
and I'm
that's fair.
still fucking mad about this
No,
shit.
that's
I'm like,
fair.
And then, so I was ranting about to Ryan. His car was next to mine. He was like sitting in his car, and she like comes out of her house and starts getting all mad at me, and like I'm like,
Oh.
it wasn't even her kid.
You just didn't like that you honked at a child.
Yeah, like her kid was out there riding his bike, and he wasn't the one I honked at, and I'm like, girl.
So what's wrong with honking at the child? Like, it's just
So they put up the like slow children playing signs, right? But like, even if your children are playing in the street, they should know if they see a car to not run in front of the fucking car.
They should. That's true.
They should like be like, hey, if you see a car come in, you go into the grass.
I sent you an invite, by the
what
way.
my parents taught us. You don't even stay like in someone's driveway. Like, you go into the grass. But like,
You play in the street, things are gonna have problems.
yeah, I'm like, I honestly don't care if they play in the street. It's just like, if you see a car coming and you're playing in the street, you don't keep playing in the street, you know what I mean? Or you don't run in front of that car.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And it was dark out, because it's dark now.
Because it's that time of the year where it's just dark really early now. Holy shit. Okay.
My fucking shitty attitude. You have a shitty attitude.
It's like, well, you have shitty children.
It wasn't even her child. And all these children out here unsupervised, like, I don't care that much, but like, you're letting them like play in the street. Like,
That's not how you're
I'm
supposed
judging
to
people's
do things.
parenting styles when I don't even have fucking kids.
I
But
know.
like,
That's fair. That's fine.
I'm so fucking mad at this bitch.
For understandable reasons, I think. No, that's fair. That's super fair. It's like people say
my
go.
neighbors already don't like me because half the time I drive around with my windows down playing inappropriate music. But like, what character should I play as?
I'm playing a sorcerer, and it's like one of my lowest level characters. So it's
Okay,
like,
so I
do
can
what you
play
want
a
to
new
do.
character so that I could start getting all of them. Because right now I have a level 9 ranger, a level 23 wizard, and a level 20 warrior, and that's it.
Bet, go for it.
What would be a good one to choose?
Something that you're planning on doing melee with, I would say.
Melee with. Which ones do the melee?
Paladin,
do the melee?
Paladin, warrior, or rogue are the big ones.
Okay. I'm doing the paladin.
You're on
I'm gonna
Paladin.
generate a random name. Oh, give me Moth as a random name. That's cool. And I'll keep generating random appearances until I find one I like.
Mop.
Moth. M-O-T-H.
Oh, nice. Bug time.
Oh, I gave this one Pigtail? Okay.
There you go.
Now I gotta go around to all the people, right?
Yep, go ahead.
Do all the shit.
Go ahead, spend on upgrades, do what you gotta do. Anyway, hi, hi, Sal. How you guys
Your
doing?
chat probably hates me. I'm sorry. I just ranted for...
No, that was great.
Why was that great?
Because
I entertained them?
It was entertaining to me, and that's enough for me.
Okay.
I keep forgetting it's wintertime now, so you start an hour early. Has that happened already? I thought that wasn't for like another week.
Our time zones change in a week.
Okay, so it
Maybe
hasn't
their time
happened
zones
yet.
change because I know in Europe their time zone changes at a different point time than ours.
Yeah, I learned about Australian daylight savings time zones
Dude,
recently.
Australia has a half time zone.
It does, and like when it changes, like there's a section where it's like a third of it is one time zone, the middle part is a time zone, and then the third part is a time zone. But like once it shifts, like the middle part gets split down like horizontally through the middle, and like the top part and the
Yeah.
bottom part don't stay the same.
Ain't that neat?
It's so fucking funny, man.
Dude, I just fucking hate my neighbor.
That, yeah. You know what? You should blame your neighbor for daylight savings.
Yeah, I should. What do paladins usually use as their weaponry?
You'll want a shield, and then I would just pick any melee weapon that you use in one hand.
I was just trying to figure out which one I should up for the weapon mastery.
Yeah. For the weapon mastery, I'd probably only maybe do that once. But the rest of your stars should probably go towards your skills.
Okay. Where the skills?
The skills
I
are on
thought
the bottom right guy up there. Because the top guy is stats, and then the bottom right guy here is skills.
Okay.
Oh, I can't believe co-streamer hates all children.
I don't hate all children. I just specifically hate children that run in front of cars. Like, imagine if I had been a pickup truck. I would have hit this little kid.
Yep, you would not have seen them.
I would not have seen them. Like, I'm sorry, but like...
It's just funny. But yes, wait, has daylight savings something happened then for you quite? Because our time hasn't changed yet, I don't think. So if our time hasn't changed, then we shouldn't be an hour early.
Unless Quait's
my
time
toes.
has changed.
Exactly. So maybe
Where
quite...
else do I need to go?
Buy
I forget,
potions?
it's important.
Did you buy potions this time?
Potions? No. Where do I buy potions?
Bottom left.
Bottom left. Like the opposite way from where I am right now.
Yes.
Oh.
You only really need to go to the right side of that bridge over there when you're doing like more advanced stuff with your stars.
Okay. Bottom.
But bottom right, there's the magic shop that you're about to pass through, and then below that is the potions. The one that's down here. And for some reason, the shop vendor doesn't stand inside her shop, because she's very intelligent, I don't know.
I gotta get all them fucking potion charges.
Hell yeah. I also need to remember what I was doing with my sorcerer.
I never know what I'm doing with any character, I just fake it.
True, yeah. In the top left, it says my name and my class, and then it should say what promotion I took. What does it say for?
Fire.
Fire? Okay. That checks out. So I just need to stick with fiery stuff. But think of the bonus points
dude, I don't know.
Think of the bonus points for hitting them quite no.
No, we're not hitting children with our cars, guys.
No, we're not hitting them. The children may be stupid sometimes, but they still need to be alive.
They're the future, even if they are stupid.
Exactly. They still need to survive here. Ugh. It is in fact wintertime over here. Okay. Cool.
I can still be mad at them for running in front of my car, though.
Yes, you can. That is okay.
And I get that I was pulling into my driveway and they might not look around at the driveway, but still. Like, I feel like they should know to not run in front of cars.
They should know at least a little bit better than that, yes. But yes. Other than that, hopefully a good day.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Things have been pretty good.
Child.
Just like work and shit.
Yeah. Sag, we're not getting any 20 times combos with that attitude. Oh my god.
No, you don't get a 20-time combo for hitting children. Stop that.
I feel like whenever I hear those jokes, the combos usually come from adults, though. Like the big combos. It's like the people like the runners, the people that are actually fast and are a little bit harder to hit. You know? Let's do this one. No, wait, I already had that one on. Let's do... I'm gonna start out with you with not doing any New Game Plus at all. Isaac's not here to want to do that.
Yeah.
So this time, so you might be solid.
Well, I chose a level 1 character, so...
Exactly, but like this will make it so that you'll at least be a little bit more in a solid position.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out
whatever you want to do.
Just trying to figure out what drinks I'm doing. Let's do this one.
Yeah, sorry I haven't had the time as much lately.
No, that's fine.
Doing shit.
No, it's fine. I've been... It's like I'm just... I'm trying to decide how to... Like, try to figure out how tired I am late with this, because over the weekend I had to do another one of those classic find 5 sources, do some research on a after picking a population assignments, which I'm getting slightly tired of already, despite the fact there hasn't been that many. I just don't like the fact that it's starting to like be a trend in my assignments. I can't afford that.
What did you say is a trend in your assignments?
Basically, pick a population, do research, and cite at least 5 sources, finding information about them, kind of thing.
You should, do them on the dumbest things you can think of.
I'm just picking the same thing over and over again at this point, because it's like, I can't be asked. It's been getting... Like, if they're
I'll
not
tell you
gonna
about
pick
my
different
monitor
things.
that's been having issues. For some reason, it's decided it can only display anything in 1200 by 900 resolution. And so I think it's the HDMI cable. I've ordered a new HDMI cable, but I was trying to fix it to see if it wasn't the HDMI cable.
I'm gonna start.
But I use a display port for the other monitor, so I can't just check it. This one doesn't have a display port in it.
So it's a whole big struggle with that too now.
Yeah, so I just got a little, like, fucked up, tiny ass display of Discord on my one monitor.
Very short, very tiny short monitor screen stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck it's doing that.
It's trying to be cute and tiny.
Ew.
Or maybe it's getting into the Halloween spirit and it's trying to start small and then later it'll jump scare you by getting really big all of a sudden.
I don't think so. It's also like off to the side, so it's not a big deal.
Damn. If child dumb, you help by removing them. Leave more resources.
I'm not gonna kill children. God. Fuck you for even thinking that.
Never. Nature already seems to have given up on natural selection.
Yeah, well, humans gave up on natural selection. Let's be real.
Yeah. Natural selection
we made
over.
That choice.
Natural selection is over now.
Awards occasionally.
Exactly.
But you gotta be like real dumb to get a Darwin Award.
That is true. What kind of Darwin Awards have happened recently? I actually don't know.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I feel like I don't keep up with that shit anymore.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how consistent Darwin Awards are actually like.
Well, I don't think they're actually given. I thought it was just a term.
I thought it was. I don't know if it's a term or if it's something people actually do.
I thought it was just a term. Like I thought it was just slang. So I thought you were asking me of examples of ways people had died in dumb ways recently, and I was like, I don't fucking know. I don't keep up with that sort of news.
I feel like I've seen it where people have actually maybe probably jokingly kind of gone through and had Darwin Awards, but I don't know if that was my mind inventing things or not.
That definitely seems like something that some like YouTuber would do and like go through the news and be like, "Who got a Darwin Award this week?"
Yeah.
But I know there was a subreddit for Darwin Awards where it was just like dumb news stories. At some point, I don't know if it still exists.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was a website. I don't know. One of the two.
Cleaning up fucking bloodlines is nuts.
Oh gosh, that's some fucking like, what's it called? Shit.
Can't think of the. I don't know what you're thinking of, so I can't think of the word for you.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling. What are? It's like a thing that the Nazis believed in. Eugenics. It's some eugenics shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry. Took me a moment. I was like, what word am I thinking of?
Sometimes it'd be difficult. I hate that though, when like the one word that you really need is either missing or you just get it wrong.
I have it happen way too often.
It sucks. That's why I try to be like verbose, have a good vocabulary, because then at least.
Are you saying that's why I read books?
That too, but not. But for me, different methodology.
What's your methodology?
Just really trying to find words and remember them. Reading so many different.
You're gonna read the fucking dictionary?
No, more like reading a whole lot of different journal articles, like scientific articles. Does that a lot, honestly.
I feel like there was always one kid that would be like reading the dictionary.
I don't know if I never ever met a kid that just read the dictionary.
There was a kid in my elementary school that did that, and everyone teased him for it.
Dictionary's a little weird. I feel like there were the Encyclopedia Brown books before. Just like the encyclopedia feels like and even though that was a fictional story, obviously, like encyclopedia feels like a better pick. I don't need anything there.
Yeah, probably. Do you ever did you ever like as a kid go through like the library dictionary to try and find the bad words to see if they were in there?
I don't think so. I don't remember what I feel like there's a lot in elementary school time period that I just don't remember. I have such a good
memory, I feel like.
You what?
I always remember so much shit that people are like, why the fuck do you remember that? Oh, I gotta go that way, don't I?
The purple orb for your skills is over here, so yeah, it would help.
I gotta focus on fighting shit.
You do. That's also important. That's also useful and important. Look at all them fish in chat right now. God damn, look. Hell yeah, guys.
Do you think if I was a caveman I would fish?
Do you think? Well, I feel like you would be able to answer that better than I could.
Why do you think that?
Do you think that you would fish if you were a caveman? Would you have been able to figure out? Would you have been able to figure out fishing if you?
No, cavemen had fishing, right?
They did, but it's like they also had to figure out fire in the first place. So it's like, they weren't good. They didn't
figure it out. They'd be like teaching you it.
Want to be too cheap? Wait, what?
Because I don't know.
It's like none of these things started out with an understanding about them. Like,
yeah, but you wouldn't be like the first one.
Probably not. But like, if you were in that time period before they figured out good fishing techniques, would you be the? Is there the possibility?
Assume in this hypothetical, you're time traveling to a scenario that you choose.
Oh, this is time travel. Okay, I thought you meant like if you were just in that time period as a caveman.
I mean, maybe if you were just in that time period. I don't know. I'm just making shit up, man.
I get, and I'm trying to bring logic to making that shit up.
Why?
Because
but making shit up without logic is way more fun.
But the details make it so much funnier.
The devil's in the details.
Exactly.
No, that makes it a negative.
Oh, well, shit. Now I don't know what to believe.
I don't know what to believe about you.
Well, maybe I don't know what to believe about you either.
Damn.
I don't know what to do
What are
with
you
this
gonna do about
information.
it? What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing.
Me too.
If I were a fish, would you still be my friend? I don't think you would be able to get on Twitch if you were a fish. So I think
What if
that
I was a fish and they attached like the brain neuron things to? Oh, there was also a Twitch that did. There was a fish that was on Twitch because it went by the game by its movements. Remember, it played Pokemon.
played Pokemon,
based off
yeah.
the fish movements. I would be that fish.
you'd be that fish. You think you could play Pokemon
Yeah.
as a fish?
I could play Pokemon as a fish. I could play Pokemon as any fucking creature.
But as a worm.
I could play I could play Pokemon as a worm.
You think so? That's a big
Yeah,
ask.
I think so.
Big...
I think I could do it.
Worms don't move very fast. It'd be hard to actually control.
Yeah, but so what you do is you strap
man.
the little sensors to different parts of the worm, and then depending on the way the worm wiggles is how you play the game.
Okay.
But I guess I would have to have someone that would strap little sensors to my worm body and program that. So maybe I wouldn't.
If you had a owner as a worm, then maybe. That's what I'm getting from this, is that it could happen.
But how do you get an owner as a worm? Do you think does your mom consider the worms that she has like things she owns?
Probably, yeah, actually. I think so.
Or are they just like the worm?
The
Like would they
worm.
be classified in that category? You should
almost.
ask her.
Do you own these worms? Are you their
No, you
master?
gotta explain the whole conversation.
Ah, okay. Let's see. X, I got a boner to pick with you.
Damn. I
All
feel
right.
like you don't want to pick that.
Reporting Matt for sexual harassment? I can't believe this.
Damn, sexually
What
harassing
do
a
you-
Twitch streamer. Who would
What
do
do you
that?
what do you think you're getting up to? What could you possibly?
No boners in the Twitch chat.
You ain't got no boner to pick with me. I'm squeaky clean here. I've done nothing to you that you could ever be upset about. Explain yourself. Alright, that's both secrets right next to each other. That was actually very convenient.
Ooh. I want to know what he has to pick with you, though.
I'm gonna guess he's got nothing. I think he's coming in here all puffed up. Oh, wait, I probably should describe it like that when he said the word boner.
Would you? I don't know. Do people describe that as puffed up?
I think they could, is the bigger
could,
problem.
but I don't think they do.
They might not, but like at the same time, it's a
Anyone who
possibility.
describes it as that, I'm gonna judge them because what the fuck? Like that's a choice.
That, I mean, that's a choice that they're allowed to make, though. It's the
They
big
are,
thing.
but like, should they?
Hey, you leveled.
Hey.
Neat. People call... So, like, have you already heard of that idea, that concept that there are more words, more ways of referring to something the more important it is to a human culture?
Yeah. You ever
feel
meet
like-
someone who told you that they named their penis?
No, actually, I hadn't.
I had someone tell me this like without I didn't like sort of like without much context. I was just very confused about just like but like I just thought of it because we were talking about things to call things and I was like, okay.
It's just... I've never heard that. Named it, apparently.
Yeah. I met one dude that just was like I didn't tell me that.
Well, what did he name it?
I think it was Trent.
Okay, that's a boring ass name. What? Trent?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
come on now.
I don't know. This is like I didn't really know this guy also, and I still like I.
That's just
So
lame.
maybe he was just making shit up just to be weird.
That's just so fucking lame, though. Oh, wait, there's a secret back here. Like, come on.
Dude, people are lame. Have you met people?
Yeah, but like, if you're gonna do that for your penis, like, come on. That's like the last thing that you pick a normal name for. That's so fucking boring.
I mean, I picked a normal name for my car, and my guitar, and my banjo.
Yeah, the car, like, that makes a bit more sense. It's like, someone's penis just has a much bigger, like, much bigger. Oh, Lamau.
It could be much smaller.
It could be much smaller. It's just like
I mean,
that.
it should be much smaller than a car.
It should be, yes. You need to pick a smaller name than the car, probably. But no, the. It's
No.
just... like, that's just not something you pick an average name for. You don't do that.
I mean, also, I feel like you also don't tell random people you just met that you named it. Like,
that's also true. But, like, that even lends more to the fact that he named it something so ordinary, because this is clearly not a well-adjusted or, like, socially apt person.
I mean, this is also when I met at a punk show, so yeah, of course it's not a well-adjusted normal person.
Yeah, the fact that it's at a punk show makes it even worse, though. Like... like, that is absolutely the kind of person that would have named it, like, fucking Thrasher or something. The Penetrator. You don't name it
Dude, I don't
Trent.
I'm very good at talking to people, and it's like, I get weird-ass stories from it, man.
Here's the other secret, I found it.
No, I didn't realize that's what you were doing. I thought you were just going on a walk.
Oh, yeah, no, I was looking for the second one. Luckily, it's close by. Trent the Boner. Trent the Boner, bro. Yeah. Should have named it Sans, then you treat people to a bad time. Okay, maybe not that, because that sounds like the opposite of what you want people to think of your penis.
Also,
but
isn't Sans like a minor?
I don't know Sans' age. I'm gonna be real. That
Isn't he like a child? I feel like he's like a child.
is that a
right?
thing?
I don't know.
I-
Because I remember seeing a Tumblr argument about it.
That would be the place where people would argue about that. That's true. I don't know if they have ages.
Does your chat know if the Undertale characters have ages? I feel like that is something your chat would know
Maybe.
and correct us on.
It's a good question. Ball maze, that doesn't help.
That seems like something your chat could Google and tell us.
Sans has a job.
That doesn't mean... Okay.
So he's not like child, he's at least like teen. He's at least like late teen.
Okay.
Sans is a literal skeleton. That's also a good point. It has adult-shaped bone. Why did you...
Adult-shaped bone?
Why did you...
Is this the argument that people are, like, using on the internet to determine if they can write fanfiction about Sans?
Time says Sans is 26, so maybe the...
Damn, the same age as me.
So, like, if that's true, do we have a source on that?
Does that mean I'm a child?
Probably not.
Okay, good. I don't want to be a child.
I'm more concerned about the fact that Cell said he has adult-shaped bone singular. Like, not bones, just one of the bones is adult-shaped.
I mean, you know what bone.
Probably... It's Cell, though, so I don't know if Cell would... You want to take the dudes along?
I can.
Nice. Hag, I'm sorry. You've been called a hag.
Me.
Yeah.
True.
True. Yeah.
Although I feel like I'm too good at flirting with people to be a hag. Hags aren't good at flirting with people.
Is that true? Wait,
Yeah.
how so?
Like, I can just... I don't know. Like I'm pretty good at flirting with people. That's something I've realized about
Yeah, but
myself.
I feel like I don't know, like I don't know where the idea that the hags are inherently bad at flirting comes from.
Oh, I just because doesn't hag come from like ugly old hag? Because like and hag is usually a term for like an unmarried woman past a certain age, like historically.
I think so. Hag is, I think, has also just
Yeah,
been getting a lot more use lately for like,
has it?
yeah. I've seen it.
Where did that come from?
I've seen a lot of streamers with hag tag, and
What does that mean?
they're literally
Why?
just they're literally just like past early 20s, I think.
Okay, I think that is an inaccurate descriptor of oneself. Because I feel like hag, you gotta be like 40s or 50s, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Because it goes like there's like I don't know. I know that like hag comes before old maid does.
That's true.
Um,
Sans.
you need to tag old maid as your Twitch stream.
Old. The trend of hag streamers is going to evolve to old maid
Yeah.
streamers.
Yeah, like they get older and they're now an old maid rather than a hag.
And then once they grow a little bit older than that, it just becomes grandma streamers.
Gil.
Gilf, true, that too. Oh, Sans big bone is adult-shaped ooh-woo.
No. Don't do that. Say that.
Alright, we're going timeout White for a little bit. He's getting,
We don't have to time him out.
White's getting a little worked up over the funny skeleton, I think. A little too much.
No being horny over the skeleton in chat.
Please do not the skeleton in the chat. Baby bones are different from adult bones. I meant to say bones plural. Okay. I will choose to believe you. I don't know if I actually believe you, but I'm choosing to believe you. I did mean... Quite, however, did mean bone singular. I know. Believe me, I know. That one's entirely in character. It's going a spell crit. And those are resistances, I'll take these. Streamer is a hater. Streamer does not want to think of the big bone of the funny skeleton. That's something that I just don't need in my head.
What if it's a little bone?
Well, I'm not going to shame, but I still don't want it in my head. I just don't want it. That's not my thing.
Yeah, I don't want it either.
No. Oh. This is what I play Hammerwatch for.
For the cum?
I didn't even use the word cum.
You didn't use the word cum, but it was heavily implied throughout that entire conversation. I feel like that conversation was cum adjacent, so that means I'm allowed to talk about cum.
The cum adjacent conversation.
Oh, the cum adjacent conversation.
The implied cum.
Implied cum.
Oh, when you don't fully get there, but you still had a good time. It's the implied cum.
If this wasn't a Twitch stream, I would have some conversation right now.
Oh. What do you mean?
I'd have things to say, but like that would be too much for Twitch.
Fair. I don't know what I don't know what to think. I don't even know where that would be going. Is that
It's
secret?
okay.
It is. Sweet. Let's start talking about zinc again. True.
Zinc. You're gonna take zinc so that you can come more. Is that what we said before?
Something like that.
I can't remember what the joke was. We make too many of them.
That's true. And they usually lead back to...
And they're usually all fucking stupid.
They usually are, yes. That is actually very true.
Yes.
Alright, let's spawn the skeletons.
Why is it not so?
So how's everybody else's day? What's going on with other people? Are you enjoying the... It's gotten to the cold enough weather now that, like, it warranted putting, like, 2 blankets on my bed so I can sleep nice and warm. And, like, it's been some of the nicest, like, laying down to go to sleep times that I've had in a long while. Like, there's something so very nice about cold weather, but with, like, multiple blankets just to be warm.
So I tried a weighted blanket for the first time when I was at my friend's place, and I liked it so much that when I left his house, I bought myself a weighted blanket, and then I went home and immediately took like the best nap ever.
I think Isaac had
It was
the...
so good.
Yeah, I think Isaac had, like, a similar experience with getting a weighted blanket for himself.
I usually have a very hard time napping where I'm not able to, and I just like force myself to stay awake even if I'm like really fucking tired. They're just so good. Because I did not get enough sleep the night before that, so I was like...
What does a weighted blanket do for you? Like, what is the weighting?
Just like... It just weighs like 15 pounds. I don't know what it does for me, but it just was very cozy when I was like... Tried one out, and so I was like, I guess I'll buy one of these. I have this, this Visa gift card I need to use up anyway because it expires at the end of the year. And, so it was basically free because it came from this gift card, so I was like, whatever, fuck it. Because I kept forgetting I had this gift card, and then I remembered, and then I was like, oh, if it expires in 2 months, I should fucking use that shit. And it had like just like $45 left on it, which was like the right amount to use the rest of it up.
Perfect. Gotta maximize the jokes. Doing good, been raining for like a week straight. It's wonderful. Oh my god, that's gotta be so nice. It does not rain
I
around
want it
here
to rain here.
It does not rain around here enough. Zeppium
It
create...
either rains... Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, I was...
It either rains too much or not enough. It's never however much I want it to rain.
Yeah. It kind of
Sometimes
causes
it'll be raining for like
problems,
2 weeks
honestly.
straight and I hate it. Huh?
It kind of causes problems, honestly.
Yeah, because it'll start flooding it. Like, fuck.
It's either it starts flooding, or it's just too much rain for the plants, or it doesn't rain at all and the plants just need watering, and it's... And then shit just sucks. Like, you need a steady amount. Why does it not just do? It's mean.
Global warming.
Bro. Zeppy, I'm creating an abomination of a spam right now. I'm gonna be entirely real with you, Sal, because of all the... Because we were saying cum before, I really, in like my peripheral, I really thought that said an abomination of a sperm right now.
You should make that too. That's not worth it.
I feel like, on one hand, Cell does want ideas for more Spamtons. But at the same time, he probably wouldn't want to make Spermton. Good idea. Never mind. I was wrong. I was entirely wrong.
See, I gave him the best ideas.
Dude.
And I say I'm not an idea person.
Cell started making fun of me for being the useless idea person once. There's still an area over here that we haven't gotten to. Oh wait, no, there's nothing over here. There's nothing over here, never mind.
Yeah, I didn't go there because it looked like there was nothing there.
Oh, but that does. This one over here does.
Oh.
This has a green
I think
chest.
I already went there though.
Over on the far right, there's a spike
Oh no, I
trap with
didn't
a
go there.
chest.
I thought you were talking about the other one. Okay, fine.
Fine.
I'll go there.
Yeah, it's some equipment. So that does actually, like, affect you. There we go. Imagine Spermton emote? No. I don't think...
we don't need that.
I don't think Twitch would even allow that, if I'm being real. We could have world peace. Twitch would be against that kind of world peace, I think. I don't
Which is
think
against
that's
everything
necessary.
these days.
Kinda.
Kinda. Only kinda.
Only kinda.
Only kinda. If you say so. Perhaps.
Perhaps. Perchance. perchance. 'Perchance. 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 'Per
How was your weekend?
Well, part of it was writing that paper. I had to. It was the first one that I had to do that was an annotated bibliography, which I don't think I'd ever done before.
I feel like I had to do one of those before, but I don't remember when.
They're not actually as bad as I was anticipating it to be. It was... Oh, you want to do this real quick, since having us both get
Okay.
this at the same time would be useful. There we go. It was not too bad. But it was still...
I'm just trying to remember if it was high school or college that I had to do that in.
It's still more research that I have to do. And this class doesn't have the same teacher who was, like, super helpful for the research class. And, like, being really, really clear on absolutely everything that was expected. So it was, like, there was still a little bit of guesswork, which made it a little bit more painful. Like, honestly... Like, I actually did want to do, like, a, Oh, nice, hit the button. I actually did want to do a, sit in the voice chat and play RuneScape time on the Discord, like, on Saturday, and I just didn't have the chance, because I was working way too late on actually doing that paper.
I would not have had
sad.
time to join it anyway. Well, I could have made time, but I didn't.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine, because it didn't happen anyway.
Yeah, true.
Actually having the opportunity to do that is, sometimes a pain in the ass. But...
Yeah.
It's like, it was a pain. It didn't end up being too bad, though. It's more the fact that, like, every single week now is going to have another piece of this greater assignment that first part is a part of. It's like, all the previous classes at least had, like, some weeks where some big thing wasn't due. This one does. This one has one part of it every single week. Which is going to be a little bit strenuous, I think.
Does this one go all the way to Thanksgiving break?
It goes past Thanksgiving break, and I have Thanksgiving break off. Like, I have a week off
You
in
have
the
the
middle
whole
of it.
week, or okay?
Oh, secret down here. Mining pickaxe, nice. Twitch hates everything and everyone. Yep, sad awu. Yeah, sad awu.
No, you just gotta stay under the radar, and then it doesn't know you exist.
That's true.
That's why I don't stream.
I don't take affiliate, therefore they don't know that I'm real.
And that means we can talk about comms.
Exactly! There's nothing they're gonna do.
They're gonna make you come.
They're gonna make me... Oh no, Twitch is...
Twitch is like non-consensual coming.
No. That actually kind of has been the thing, a topic about Twitch recently, I think.
Has it been? I have not been keeping up with Twitch news, apparently.
Apparently
is Twitch
there's...
forcing people to come?
No, it's more like there was a stream that some people did where there was a, woman on man, sexual assault.
Oh.
And
ew.
it was it's been a big talking point because Twitch at first did nothing, and then recently when it finally started getting talked about, they banned the woman for like a day.
Oh. That's not great.
It's not great at all. But that's what that's why we don't like non-consensual.
Yeah, that's why that's why I just was making a joke and didn't expect it to be serious.
Yeah. It just reminded
Don't
me
rape
of
people, Pat.
Don't rape people. True. What the fuck? Only 2 people? Only 2 people here? Like just playing playing this right now?
Only 2 people for multiplayer today.
Yeah. That was kind of my that was kind of my problem today. I was just like the Monday streams are sometimes just pains in the ass for me because it's a question of like I like doing different multiplayer games each time with the randomizers and like just normal multiplayer games. The problem is just actually knowing who's going to be ready and available for it every single week.
I've kind of made my schedule now so that I expect my Mondays to be free because I know I'm probably going to be doing multiplayer with you a lot of the time. So then I'm just like, oh yeah, I made my Mondays free for this. But then I'm not free like any other day.
And that does help, with the main problems
Um,
being that Isaac has decided to be a very, very busy boy. Where
I am
he's
also a very busy boy, but not on Mondays.
just not on Mondays, yes. It's just
Other than work, I do have work, like, work before this.
Isaac is inconsistent because he has, I think, overloaded himself with, I don't know, it's not his classes, but it's like it's like different organizations and like just social groups, I think, that he's, oh.
I died. I fucked up.
I saw you sit in the fog a little bit. That was so close, too.
Yeah.
That's rough. Let me get you up. Oh, viewers? Oh, I'm not even looking at that. Like, I don't care that much right now.
Yeah, I'm also not like watching it while I'm playing, because sometimes I'll occasionally do that, but like I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's why we do like consensual gaslighting, though. How fucking dare you, quite?
I mean, what do you want me to do? Promote your Twitch so that more people watch you?
No.
Send a text it to all my friends. Be like, watch me play with my other friends.
No, I literally don't care.
I feel like it would be so awkward also to text someone and be like, hey, you want to watch me play video games on my friend's Twitch? It's not even my Twitch. Like,
yeah.
I did also tell someone that I couldn't hang out with them today because I was playing games on my friend's Twitch. And he didn't ask me for your Twitch, so...
Yeah, that's... Bro does not care. He's looking to actively do something. Don't need that. That's fine. But no, I don't... I never really have the viewer count up. I just don't look at it because I feel like if it is up, it becomes a part of what I'm thinking about.
It's also kind of unnecessary, like...
Yeah, for what I'm doing, like, I don't give a shit.
I mean, maybe it might matter if you were, like, actually making money off of it, but, like, otherwise, like, who cares?
Exactly. Especially on a stream where I'm already playing multiplayer, like...
Multiplayer will scare people away.
Multiplayer will what?
Scare people away because I'm annoying and loud.
Oh, true.
I scare people away from your Twitch, that's why you only have 2 viewers.
Run screaming in fear. From
Yes,
this big scary
that's the
spider.
goal.
That's what arachnophobia is.
I cause arachnophobia. They're not really scared of spiders, they're scared of me.
Exactly.
Imagine if that was, like, actually a thing.
Everybody's just scared of you in particular. It's just normal spiders remind them of you, and therefore they get scared.
Yes, I want that to be a thing.
All the arachnophobia modes that some games implement would mean nothing because it would still be the word spider, so it would still remind them of you in particular. Ooh, 2 different chests. Mana crystallizer, hey? That's pretty nice. And dual daggers. I don't want those. X scares me. No. Oh, is that the boner that you had to pick with me? Was that a fear boner? Oh my god, it all makes sense now. Find Matt coming in with the last piece of context I needed to fully understand. Quote 15. There's no quote 15. That one must have gotten deleted. Weird. Hit the button, please.
Where's the button?
It's above you. It's on the. Nice.
For some reason I thought it'd be on the bottom wall because I'm stupid.
It also shows up on the map if you
I don't look at the map that much.
You know what? That's fair.
I don't know if you've noticed that.
That is fair.
I'll look at it like if I'm lost, if I'm trying to get back to the door, like at the end.
Where's my quote? The femboy one? The one where you follow femboys on Instagram? Cell has made a list of all of them and their numbers on the Discord in its own little channel. It was don't.
I follow a lot of people on Instagram.
I don't have Instagram. What the hell? What is Instagram for?
Good. Finding out about punk shows and seeing, finding out about other local events, and then like people post pictures. And also like it has like it has like the TikTok type thing. It has reels.
Okay. There you go. It was number 14, Matt. Number 14 is an important number for you.
14 is my favorite number.
14 is a good number.
It's my favorite.
Nice. But that's what you use.
Do you have a favorite number?
I don't think so, no.
Really?
I feel like numbers don't have a strong enough impression individually on me for me to have a favorite.
Yeah.
They're all just kind of there.
That's wild.
That's wild.
That's wild, man.
How?
Because I have like a second favorite number too. My second favorite number is pi.
That makes sense.
14 doesn't make sense, but pi makes sense.
Well, no, 14 makes plenty of sense if that's what you're interested in. You can be interested in 14 all you want. Oh shit, that was a purple.
Yeah. You win.
Sweet. Hell yeah. Phoenix feather.
Imagine if I just didn't open the door.
Make me go through the trap. Asshole.
Wouldn't I have to go through the trap to get back out too?
Yes. That'd be exceptionally spiteful. 7 is the best number.
That was alright.
What do you all see in specific numbers that you have favorites?
For me, it was what I decided it was my favorite number as a kid because it was when I was in school, it was always when you were in class, they'd have like a number that was based off your alphabetical order, and there was a number you'd sit on in gym class and like all your stuff, and mine was 14 for like multiple years in a row, and then my birthday has 14 in it, and my like home address from when I was like a little kid had 14 in it, and so kid me was just like 14 is everywhere.
14 is life.
It also was when I was in middle school, my locker had 14 in it as well, so we just kept going.
It just kept showing up.
Yeah.
This sounds like Stockholm Syndrome from like the number 14 is stalking you rather than it being a good number.
I think it's just that it's a good number. You just don't understand.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I don't get it.
You just don't get it.
I could never
You don't
understand.
get how favorite numbers work.
I could never understand. You're right. You're right.
I'm too emo for you. You could never understand me.
Yeah, you go to punk shows and wear jewelry in non-standard places. I just don't.
I don't wear jewelry in non-standard places. I got rid of the eyebrow piercing.
You got well. You still had it though.
I'm considering getting it redone, but
Well,
I haven't.
then that kind of does away with the whole like you got rid of it thing, because then it doesn't matter.
But, like, I got rid of it. I haven't had it for 9 months.
9 months
maybe 10
isn't that
months,
long
yeah.
of a time relative to how much you had
I
it.
only had it for a year and a half.
That's still, and you're already thinking about getting it back. So like it's
It rejected. I had to wait like to heal, and then I was like, do I actually want it back? It might have been more than a year.
Keep digging that hole deeper. That's That's how it be.
I don't know.
Yeah, wild 6 is a great number. What makes these numbers good for people? Other than, like, obviously I understand Spider's 14. Like, what about 6 and 7?
they're gonna save some shit now.
Oh.
You did it.
What's so special about 7 and 6 that like what's special about those that those are good numbers, like favorite numbers?
Well,
Like
I think they just did it for the meme.
Oh my god, that would be some incredible like unspoken cooperation right there between Quite and Cell if they did
All
that.
you would need is the first person. You don't need that much cooperation to get that. It's like someone doing a 9/11 joke.
Fair.
Oh my god, I don't know if someone was being serious, but I saw a Reddit comment where someone put like, what's 9/11? Like...
Oh, that's gonna lead to a whole lot of different responses, ain't it?
Yeah, there was like the responses were wild, and I think the account was trolling, but it would be like, are we at that point yet where there could be like a 13-year-old on the internet who just doesn't know? Like obviously like a non-American 13-year-old, but like
Yeah. It
are
probably
we at that
is.
point yet?
We're probably reaching that point, or at least getting close. Nothing. What's so special about dabbing? The fun that watching the different memes that get super huge like that is always fascinating. Because like there really is nothing. It's just people latch onto it. They want it. They want it to be big. They want to be part of it. And then there it is. It happens whether we like it or not.
Thing.
Whether we like it or not.
One way or another, it's gonna get you. It's gonna get you. I don't know why that made me think of that song.
At the end there, you also started sounding like a Peter Griffin laugh.
No, I don't want to sound like that.
And yet you chose to make it sound like that.
I didn't choose shit. I'm not cognizant of how I sound.
You made the voice.
That doesn't mean I know what the voice sounds like.
You know, that's fair. Sometimes it sounds a little different coming out. Sometimes that makes sense. So, quite adding the quote from Cell of the Yeah Wild. Do you? What does Yeah Wild mean? We already have one for Cell in Woodly Doo. What's the Yeah Wild for? What is that? What's the meaning behind it? Yeah Wild. Yeah, that's fair. That makes a little bit more sense. They want it to be a big shot. They literally want dabbing to be a big shot. That's true. When did dabbing stop?
Definitely like I feel like 2018, 2019. Because people were still doing it like freshman year of college.
It's like I always have to. It's always kind of interesting watching not just how it starts, but how it ends up ending with these things. Like, I don't... Where does it stop being interesting for people?
I think it often stops because someone too uncool does it. Like Pokemon Go kind of stopped a bit because of the Pokemon Go to the polls shit.
That was
like,
true. That was very upsetting to see.
Like you gotta find someone that is so uncool that you're just like that does something with it that like teenagers no longer want to associate with it.
The Morbius stuff as well kind of stopped like pretty much right after.
I don't even remember the Morbius thing.
The Morbin time stuff.
I don't. I'm blanking on what this was.
That was the movie.
There's too many memes.
The movie Morbius came out with the.
Oh yeah, and it was like really bad.
It was
memed on it.
It was really bad, but also people memed on it like making $1 billion.
But then there's some memes that just keep sticking around. Like there's always like Shrek memes and what's it called?
That's true. Quite hates
SpongeBob. There's always SpongeBob memes.
SpongeBob, at least you have to respect, just because SpongeBob was genuinely good enough to warrant that. Like SpongeBob.
I didn't watch SpongeBob as a kid.
Like the newer SpongeBob, obviously, if it was like that in the beginning, it wouldn't have this. But like the original first few seasons of SpongeBob, that was so classic that it is just a natural part of human culture at this point. Like it's that I don't want to say invasive because that makes it sound like a parasite, but like it's just that big and pervasive, actually, I think is probably the better word. SpongeBob was just that good. It's kind of the same thing with Among Us, honestly, in the fact that, like, The Amogus will never fully go away anymore. It is now a part of culture.
Hmm.
It is not going to go
I don't know
away.
how accurate that is. I feel like it will eventually.
You think Amogus will go away?
It's just gonna take like a long time, but I think it will. Cause like you look at memes of like the 2000s that aren't like big anymore. Oh, there's a couple that like have stuck around, but
There are some. I mean, the Vine boom.
yeah.
The Vine
I mean,
booms.
also like Sonic being a meme is kind of old.
Sonic being a meme. I feel like that is starting to be reduced just because Sonic is redeeming himself.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like Sonic is improving and doing very, very well. Comparative. Yaoi is more popular than Yuri.
That's probably true.
Is
I
it?
mean, men watch porn more than
Yaoi is
women
men
do.
and Yuri is women, right?
Yeah, but like, yeah,
Wouldn't that mean that Yuri would be
I feel
more
like it's
popular?
gay. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know who consumes these things more.
That's kind of the
I guess
problem,
that's
is
a
like I
problem.
don't know either. I don't keep up with gay. That's not really my wheelhouse.
Someone
You know?
quote him saying that.
I don't keep up with gay.
Yeah.
It's like I don't have like
Yeah, but it's
everything
funny.
everything gay that I know of is because other people have brought it up. Other people have
I feel like it's just because
explained
of
it to
Snake
me.
and I.
It's Snake, it's you, it's I don't think Isaac does much of it, but like
Isaac knows a little more than you
Isaac
do.
knows, I think, a little bit
Usually.
more than me. Quite certainly does fucking toxic monkey yaoi or something.
What the fuck?
Doing weird shit.
What does that even mean? What is toxic monkey yaoi? I don't want to know.
You just asked it the question, though.
I want to know, but I don't want to know at the same time, you know? Like
That's
morbid curiosity.
yeah, very morbid. Very morbid, like Morbius, true. It's morbiding time. Zepispi spams in arts. Okay, gotcha. I will try to find a moment to look at them. Look at the spams. Not gonna lie, SpongeBob was always mid. Quite get the fuck out of my chat. You can't say that. That's just objectively not true. SpongeBob sticks around genuinely because it did just kind of slap that hard. Like, it was just it was so everywhere, and it appealed to such an incredibly large audience base. And the fact that it was as clever and well made as it was.
And I think part of it might also be that it's like still on the air, so kids that like are younger have seen it.
That's true. The fact that it's still on the air with new episodes mean there still are, like, allotting time slots for running older stuff as well, which keeps it in the, keeps it in public mind. And, yep, okay. Quite got the quote for you. That's...
Yeah, thank you.
There it is.
That's what we all needed.
There it is. Gay men like yaoi and gay women like yaoi, but straight men like Yuri. So every gay person likes men having...
I don't consume either of these things, so I wouldn't know.
I don't really either, honestly. I don't get the appeal of... it's such a commonly said thing that lesbians are appealing to straight men, and I don't get it. I don't get why. It does not go for me.
Because there's no dick.
That is true. There is no dick. So it just doesn't.
Like,
It doesn't do much.
I feel like some guys think like if there's any dick at all, that makes it gay.
That feels very
Is it,
fragile, but
yeah, but there's definitely that category of person exists.
that does. That is true. I just don't... I don't know. I don't have many feelings about it. I just simply don't get it. Foiled serpent.
Congrats, you're not someone whose masculinity is that fragile.
That's true. I even have a quote half related to that now.
Only half.
Only half. It still has me being very secure in my masculinity. It's just on a different...
You almost mispronounced masculinity.
Did I? Wait, how was I going to pronounce it? I actually didn't notice.
You fumbled it and then you fixed yourself, and I don't know how you were gonna pronounce it either. It was kind of like you said Max, and then you said Max, like.
Man, how am I supposed to get flustered at my own Freudian slip if I stop myself from having the Freudian slip?
I know. I was like.
Son of a bitch. I stopped myself from being a good streamer. Secret.
Secret.
Iron dagger, nice. Straight women also like yaoi. Simply play Black Myth Wukong, there you have toxic yaoi. See, I don't... The problem is that I don't trust quite to be real with whether something is actually toxic yaoi or not. Because I think quite finds toxic yaoi in everything.
Even things that aren't yaoi.
Exactly. That's actually kind of been something that Isaac and I have talked about, and I think I saw a video recommended to me that I didn't actually watch that was on a similar subject, that it's like, anytime two people are just in the same space in media, like oftentimes if there's just two male friends, people assume gay.
Yeah.
And it gets a little bit tedious when it's just like, you know, sometimes it's like, sometimes they can just be friends. And it gets a little bit tiring to see everything be actually they are fucking.
Yeah. I think people kind of do that with any two people of any gender are together a lot because the internet is crazy.
That's yeah. It actually is like probably worse in general with male and female character being friends because people have hard times with men and women being friends.
I think it just depends on if the media is being more consumed by an audience of women or if it's being more consumed by an audience of men, because I feel like the women do the gay shipping more.
Do they?
And oh, okay, you're going straight in. Okay, never mind. I was gonna...
Oh, wait, yeah, I can look at the spams in the art channel real quick. You can say what you were gonna say.
And I'm going to be right back.
Oh, okay. Holy shit, Spampton became a mantis? Wait, why does he have bunny ears? Why did his eyes become... What the fuck what happened? Common, not required. There. It's just the more vocal side of things. Interesting. I can bitch and moan like a tiny child without sacrificing my masculinity. Exactly. Exactly. I can be as much of a little bitch as I want, because I know that it does not take away from my masculinity. I am a big man. And that's all, and me believing that in myself is all I need. Exactly. I can't believe you don't trust me. This is insane. You have given me so few reasons to trust you. It is incredible that you would even say those. You would even put those words in my chat. Mouth. I like how one of them doesn't have an outline. That's kind of awesome looking. In its own way. Outlines can do so much for the style of something. It's kind of impressive. Also, wasn't there stuff from... No. Okay. Never mind. That's all the way up here. Can't take away what isn't there. I think Quite is questioning my masculinity now. I think I need to beat him up.
You should do that.
Probably should. But no, they shared the quote in the chat of the I feel very, very secure with myself, so it's fine. They can't affect me.
What quote?
The I can bitch and moan like a tiny child without sacrificing my masculinity quote. I believe in myself, so it's fine. Very nice crest to find. I found a map to the Bandit Keep at level 18, which is pretty solid. Fight me? You know what? Maybe I fucking will. I'm just not going to. I'm not going to Sweden to do so. That's a very far distance. I don't feel like going that far. Are you looking at equipment?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. All good. But yeah, gay stuff. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know it.
Damn.
Why?
What's the point of this?
Really, really funky level generation.
It spawned wrong.
It spawned a little bit wrong. It's a little dumb that way. A little bit silly. Markham's amulet. Not that chicken. You come to the States then and fight me here then.
Or you pay for the flight.
Or what?
You pay for the flight. I mean, if someone wants to pay for free flight for me to go fight them, I don't care.
Actually, meet halfway. We just end up somewhere in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Cruise time.
Cruise, exactly.
Like,
fight cruise.
That should be a thing.
Fight cruise?
Yeah.
That could be kind of hype.
Oh, I forgot to pick up the fucking thing.
Big WWE events, terror on the high seas.
They should. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they already did that. To be honest.
Probably. I'm not sure. I don't keep up with professional fight.
I don't
leagues.
either, but like I feel like that would be a thing that could happen.
It does kind of, yes. Your fire skills gain a chance to trigger an explosion, dealing additional. Ooh. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah! Fight cruise, battle to the death. Fuck yeah. Wait, is that Isaac? Why is Isaac in chat? Isaac said he was going to bed.
Cyberbully him.
Isaac, what the? It looks like it's up to Quite to cyberbully him and fail at it because Isaac came in and immediately dueled Quite and then Quite lost. I think that's 2-0 for Isaac actually on the duel thing.
The duel? What's the duel thing?
People wanted to fight each other.
I missed this.
It's like the little bit of gambling that I'm giving them. So there's a duel command where basically you challenge somebody to a duel for a certain amount of points, or for no points if you just want to fight them. And then it basically just flips a coin on who wins if they accept.
Mm.
And I think Isaac has been fought twice and won both times.
Damn.
I
gotta go into your chat more so I learn about all the features. The problem is I've been doing stuff in real life.
That's true. What do you mean, chat is real life?
Chat is not real life.
Chat is clearly real life. How would Quite be dead right now if the duel that they just did wasn't in real life?
If you die online, you die in real life. That's how it works.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's not real life.
But it's connected. It's basically the same
Nah.
at that point. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. That's not
Yeah.
how it works.
Well, it is now.
It can be
Because now
connected and still be different.
Quite's dead now. Like, it's... So clearly it's at least partially real life.
He'll be able to, like, send a message in chat. That means he won't...
from hell.
Damn.
Because he's dead.
You're saying your streamers would go to hell?
Yes.
You think all your viewers would go to hell?
Yes.
You don't think that some of them would be good enough to get into heaven?
We've talked about cum too much.
But we've talked about cum. Your viewers haven't talked about cum.
No, they've talked about cum too.
Yeah, but what if it's someone who is a lurker who's never chatted? Have they talked about cum?
Lurkers, I don't know. That's a good point.
Hmm. Hmm.
Going to hell for cum by association.
How can you go to hell by association? That's not.
By cum by association.
I don't think you can come by association.
I don't know.
I don't think that's how that works.
There's only one way to find out. Can somebody die real quick and come back and tell us what happened?
I thought you were gonna say something else.
What? What did you think I
thought
was
that
gonna
was going in
say?
a different Well, because I was talking about coming by association, and you talked about dying by association, and I was like, oh, this went in a different direction than I thought.
Somebody jack off right now. Real quick.
No!
Chat is more real than real can be. Exactly. Chat is incredibly real. Spider sent me to hell. Yep.
I didn't send anyone to hell. I am not that powerful.
Yet here you are, sending people to hell. I think
I don't send people to hell.
I think Quite would know better whether he got sent to hell by you or not. Did we find a secret?
I don't send people to hell. I don't think we did, but I'm really lazy.
Alright, I'm gonna walk around real quick. Cum isn't a sin, though? I feel like at a certain
It's
point...
not.
I feel like at a certain point, once you've talked about... Once it's been talked about enough.
It depends on, like, probably what sect you believed in.
That's
of, like,
true.
religion.
That is true. I feel like there's probably something that's happened in chat. Yeah, I'm gonna find you the secret. I'm not gonna look anymore. I don't care enough. Wouldn't all people born from part cum go to hell then? Ah, the original sin. At one time, everyone was cum. Oh, there's an imp.
Yes. Hello, Impy. I
Uh,
got Carnage Cape of Wealth.
oh. Wait, he actually gave you a cape, or did he just level up the one you were already wearing?
Oh, he leveled up the one I was wearing. I'm stupid.
Okay, sweet. Because that's, like, the best thing that you can get, I think. It's like,
I thought the best thing you could get was, like, getting rid of all your Shadow Curse.
You can get rid of Shadow Curse in other ways. Meanwhile, that's just a massive amount of... I think he levels it up, your equipment up by, like, 5 when he does that, so that's a big chunk of resources that that he's saving you, and makes your equipment better mid-run, which is really nice.
Ah, there's so many enemies now. Fucking hell.
No, because the egg counteracts it. That's a good point. The egg is pretty hype, and probably does go to heaven. Eggs are really cool that way. So everybody is born neutral as a result.
My god, there's so many enemies.
Yeah. And you're playing as Paladin, and Paladin doesn't exactly do a ton of damage. Let me, help here. Oh, sweet, I got a level. That was, I think, the only level that I've gotten here. I don't know, though. Egg. Egg.
Eggs.
It all comes back to egg.
Does it?
It does.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
I don't know, I only know what came last, and it's always egg, because it always comes back to egg.
What if, every animal went extinct, then it wouldn't come back to egg? The animals would be last.
That's a good point. I feel like somebody would have left some eggs behind.
Yeah, there's probably egg fossils.
Archaeology just goes out and does a dig, and they just find egg.
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 Well, they can't go on a dig if all animals are extinct, including humans. There wouldn't be any archaeologists.
That's true. But that doesn't mean that the eggs wouldn't be there in the first place. Like, they don't exist simply to be found.
But, like, how do you know they exist if nobody finds them? If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one there to hear it fall, did it really fall?
Did it make a sound? Yeah,
Think about it.
If there is no one to experience egg, did the egg really egg? Oh, wait, did you get the purple orb up here? I guess you did, because it's actually mapped out. But yeah, it's hard to say. It really is heartbreaking thinking about an egg that is not that with nobody around to experience it.
That's how a lot of chickens are, like, before they were domesticated. No one would be there to see the egg.
There'd be nothing. Did the egg even really egg by that point?
No, man. What the fuck is this conversation?
We're getting very philosophical about eggs, and honestly, they're eggs. They deserve it.
Do they?
Eggs are important.
They are.
It's very important. Zeppy, what is your favorite brand of bananas? That is such a fucked up thing to ask me in particular. Holy shit. Son of a...
You can't eat them.
I can't have a favorite brand because I can't eat them.
Can you eat banana Laffy Taffy?
Probably, because that's going to be just primarily candy. Don't fucking
It's the worst
send...
flavor. You should eat it.
I should eat it? Okay. Don't
the
fucking
worst flavor.
send a smiley face at me for after that, you sicko. What the fuck?
He wants to kill you.
He does.
He's gonna murder you.
Which is a bit ironic given
rude.
he's supposed to be a cell in my body.
Is that what the lore is?
That's what the lore is.
Hmm.
Stone pendant, nice.
It could be a cancer cell in your body.
The cell would be a cancer cell, despite me. You can, yeah, but you can still have an opinion. I do. Are there that many brands of bananas?
There aren't. There aren't. That was the joke, I think. Is that there's not really multiple brands of banana.
Because there's... I know that there's not many types of, like, actual bananas, like, in the same way that there are types of apples, but, like, fruit doesn't really have brands in general.
The only fruit that has brands is apples because people copyright, like, the different names of apples.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
What'd you say? What did... Spider? What did you say?
Hold on a sec.
Oh, okay. You're doing stuff. No, with that attitude.
Sorry, I had accidentally left my wallet on the doorstep.
Wait, how did you do that?
I think I don't know. I think I accidentally dropped it out of my pocket when I grabbed my keys out to unlock the door.
Holy shit, that could have been really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least it was good timing on finding it.
Yeah, I just got interrupted because it had been found.
Yeah, OMG, the lore going cray, cell is a cancerous cell. I didn't say that cell is. I'm just saying that, like...
It's not propaganda. It doesn't have to be true.
It would be in character to choose to be a cancerous cell to spite me.
You gotta ask him what type of cell he is, and he'll say the one that his username is, and I don't remember what it means.
Endothelial? Yeah, I don't actually remember what an endothelial cell is either, actually.
Like, can they be cancer cells?
I feel like probably most types could probably be. It's just... But I don't know cancer lore very well.
Cancer lore.
Okay, I am back. Welcome back. Jorkin it is not a sin. That is true. Also, I am tired now. A little eepy. It's a very tired Monday, I think, in general. Just in general.
I'm not very tired, but I took a great nap yesterday.
That is true. Got a lot of good rest. I just like mapping out every single inch of this place. Time for desk. Time to return. All comes back to come. Actually, while sending that, I do have this message. Actually, true. I did think about that. Okay, good lay on hands. You want to level up lay on hands a lot, honestly. Lay on hands is a really,
Okay.
really, really good skill.
I don't think I leveled it up that much.
That's unfortunate. Because, like, that lay on hands is kind of nuts. It was testing if it was a sin. It's not.
What?
There is the scientific process we love in this stream. Time, my boy. He was testing.
What was he testing?
What?
What was he testing?
He said Jorkin it is not a sin. He went to go test. He was feeling a little testy.
You wouldn't find out if it's a sin until you died, right?
Maybe. That's true. Absolutely fucking goated. Yeah, no, that... Don't listen to Time, they are chatting from hell and made a devil deal to spread propaganda. Holy shit. Is this true? Am I getting lied to, actually? Is this Satan propaganda now? This is big if true.
Big if true.
Shit, how do you know? Oh my god. Time is working as a double agent now. A spreader of false information. Have we found either of the secrets in this yet?
No.
Alright, hold on.
I just keep going forward.
Yeah, just keep going forward. Keep doing your thing. Friend legit has their name as Devil in a Fedora. Oh my god, and they told you to do this?
So there's this song called Devil in a Blue Dress, and my mom swears that she was listening to it right before I was born.
Oh. Is there more to that? But like, does
No.
that mean anything?
I think she's trying to imply that I'm the devil, but I don't know.
Why?
I don't know, she dressed me up as it for Halloween when I was a little kid one time.
Okay, that at least has like some cute, like costume with a backstory type stuff. If it's just like, yeah, I was listening to that song, I swear. It's like, okay, and? Who asked? There's a purple orb down here.
I'm fighting some shit right now.
You're fighting some shit, do your thing.
I'll make my way down there eventually.
Do your thing.
No, what if I refuse to do my thing? What then?
You'll have to do what I say, because you're not doing what you think. What you say.
No!
I'm just saying, what is...
Don't make me be responsible.
True. But that if you're not gonna do your own thing, then I'm gonna have to choose for you.
Yeah. I don't think I want that.
That's just how that works. You lose privilege. Okay, there's one secret. It's just experience. Okay.
Oh, I found the other secret.
Oh, wow. They packed these in later. That's okay. That's neat. I know everything woodly do. That's true. That is the prophecy. That is the propheticness of Cell. He's able to see. He also knows propaganda pretty damn well after making a whole lot of not propaganda. He knows the difference. So as soon as Time came back in here and started trying to spread pro-Jorkinit propaganda, it was clear as day to Cell. There's nothing you can hide. Ah, good shit. Well, this is good information. Now we know for a fact that cum does in fact lead to hell.
I thought it was the opposite.
Well, no, it is true because Time just went and tested it and then tried to lie to us about it. Because the devil.
It's implying the devil is in him.
Well, it's probably in everybody who's ever jorked it then now.
You ever made a deal with the devil?
Every time I've gotten the tissues out. I need to stop, actually. I'm going too far with this. What else? What else? What else have were we talking about that may have gotten interrupted by com?
We talked about the weekend at one point, like.
That's true. You brought up the funny Pokemon go to the polls thing, and that reminded me that I feel like I've been getting more into a Pokemon mood lately. With the Legends ZA coming out and looking like the kind of game I'd enjoy.
I have not seen like anything about that coming out. I'm so not in the game news lately.
Yeah. Like I didn't. Oh wow, that was fast. Shockingly enough, when you go on to New Game Plus 0 with the things get a little bit easier if you've already completed it. But I saw a whole lot. I saw a whole lot of back and forth, like because a whole lot of people are obviously going to immediately shit on it because it's Pokemon, and a lot of people are immediately going to defend it because it's Pokemon. But I waited it out until I finally saw some actual footage of like people playing it, and from what I've seen, it looks good. Like it looks like the kind of game I'd absolutely enjoy. Don't is shit like hot shit, terrible game. I just don't believe you, like, genuinely. It looks like a game I'd just have fun with. Like, hot take, I actually do like Pokemon. Like, I think the games appeal to me, it is fun. Like, they're just fun games. There's a lot to criticize about them, but, like, I enjoy them, and that's just kind of the long and short of it. If I bought Legend ZA, I would have fun with it. It looks like a good time for me. I'm not gonna get it now just because I don't really have the time for it, for a full RPG.
Is it only on the Switch too?
No, apparently not. It's on both. It's just that it's going to obviously run better on the Switch 2 with like better frame rate and such.
I'm kind of surprised.
There's a number of games that are still like were clearly in the works. For Switch 1, and then Switch 2 came out, and it's like they just planned around releasing for both. Discharge. Elemental Orb doesn't do much for me. What is this one? Fire skills gain a chance to inflict weakness. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just max that out. Steerminer, I'm unfollowing. Alright.
Because he likes Pokemon?
Sure. If you say so.
That's like the most boring take he could have.
Honestly, kinda, yeah.
Like...
It's like Pokemon sticks around because people like Pokemon.
Like, I don't know, there's a lot worse things that...
At the end of the day, like, there's a whole lot that can be said against Pokemon for very good reason. But, like... It still sells for a reason, just because people like Pokemon. I feel like there's... Yeah. I see you unfollowed and then immediately refollowed again, so...
It's gonna fuck up your follower thing.
Yeah, he's already fucked it up. He's been fucking it up several times recently, it's kind of funny.
Okay.
Yeah, Streetbinner is boring, that's why I'm unfollowing. True. Very true.
Yeah, but you also immediately refollowed. Like, doesn't...
Yeah, he won't. He won't leave. I know.
Do much.
Porkmon is good. Chickenmon, not so much. Not so. Chickenmon. Yeah, I do like... I don't know. Would I like Porkmon more than Chickenmon? I'm not sure.
I think I like Chickenmon more.
No, I didn't. Yes, you did. I literally just saw you follow 1 minute ago. That's like going N are good because they are N. N are big no people. N are... Wait, what? N. Is N just supposed to be a variable here? How's supposed... I don't need any of that right now. But I actually have resources now, so I should be able to go take the things that are in my chest and upgrade them. No, it's like, obviously I'm going to take a look at, like, Pokemon Black and White and still be able to, and still look at that and be like, yeah, it would be really nice if the amount of effort was put into them that was put into Black and White. Pokemon are just kind of cool things. Tepig is def better than Torchic. Do I agree with that? I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to. Because Tepig is definitely my least favorite of the Gen 5 starters. I just don't remember. I don't know. I think I'd probably agree with that. It's just hard to say for sure. What is on these gloves? Spell crit chance, fire damage, parry chance. I don't know if I need parry chance. I don't know if that's necessary. Let's go with... I'll leave it here, because that's going to use up all of my red, and I don't need to use up all of that. It's like... I would absolutely like to see a whole lot more effort being put into Pokemon games. And I'm not going to buy this one at the moment, just because it's like, it doesn't... I'm not doing much with it at the moment. I haven't been using my Switch in general a lot lately.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Pokemon game... There's something about Pokemon games and their gameplay loop that's just appealing to me.
I haven't played Pokemon in a hot minute.
Yeah, neither have I, really. It's been a good long while. There's been a whole lot of things that I haven't done in a good while, just because I've felt more tired of,
Probably because of school stuff,
with
right?
the school stuff, yeah. I need to actually use these skill and star points that yeah, skill points. Been generally more tired and had less time to do things like that. But it seems like a nice enough time. I have seen a whole lot about how the new game has the tutorialization takes way too goddamn long to get through, which would absolutely be a huge pain in the ass. But the actual stuff that comes after it supposedly is fairly solid. Actual Fiat streamer, that is true. That is apparently true. Do we still want to do New Game plus 0, or do you want to bump it up to +1?
I'm cool with +1. We can see how it goes. This character might be a little underleveled, but we can see how it goes.
Yeah. Let's see what happens here. I actually have the cash to do that one and these ones. And I'm going to go... Actually go... What was that noise?
You laugh.
I did leave, because I realized I had a whole bunch of cash that I could spend on some things real quick. Like, I can go over here and upgrade my spell power a little bit so that I can actually do more. Because things are about to have a bunch more health, and I need to actually be capable of doing things with that. I need to be able to do a bit more damage for myself here. Now better.
Okay.
Now I don't have enough cash. Hold on. I'm sorry, hold on. I'm trying to, I'm trying to balance my resources a little bit here. Alright. There we go. Much better. Now I'm good.
So, It won't let me apply the things because you exited while I was in the middle of the tavern thing.
There you
There
go.
we go. It was like not letting me apply, but it wasn't letting me exit for a minute. It was weird.
I got you a little stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, I have been feeling a bit more in the Pokemon mood. I just don't know what... I don't feel like paying for the new game, so I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I can do to get my
An
fill
imp
for a
this
little bit.
early?
An imp this early, and he's just... I've never...
I got the what is that an imp?
I've just...
Here he is.
There he is. He's just kind of out in the middle. I don't
He
think...
upped the level of one of my sword.
Holy shit, you keep getting the gear upgrade one from the imp. I want that. Fuck. But I don't know what to, I don't know, I can't think of anything to kind of fulfill that. Fulfill that mood.
You could do a ROM hack or something where it's not like the same Pokemon game.
It's kind of what I was thinking. It's just most ROM hacks for Pokemon stuff are for the GBA games, and I feel like I don't want to go...
Yeah, that's true. I played... There's also some for the Game Boy Color games if you're okay with, like, going older, but I feel like you want to go newer.
I feel like I want to do the DS ones. Like, I feel like I want to do something with, like, the Gen 5 Pokemon.
I feel like there probably are some for the DS ones, but maybe not Gen 5. I feel like the ones I've seen for the DS ones are for Gen 4.
Most likely are. Gen 5 is
But
kinda...
I feel like that's just the nature of who does ROM hacks plus what's easier to ROM hack.
Yeah, I mean, that's why Fire Red and Leaf Green get so much, because they're A,
Well,
not on the original Game Boy, and B, they're Gen 1 stuff.
And also the people doing ROM hacks are the people that are into that sort of stuff, like the people that make them.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know, I feel like the newer Pokemon games community does not overlap that much with the people really into ROM hacks.
Well, yeah, the people that are into ROM hacks are going to be a bit older and are going to be the ones with actual experience doing coding stuff and modding things, which are inherently going to be people that probably grew up more with probably the GBA games, I would guess.
I feel like it'd be neat to try, like, ROM hack type shit, but, like, do I have the time to put that effort into that sort of thing? No.
Probably
No,
not, yeah.
Like, that's how I think of any, like, outside of work coding project. I'm like, I don't actually have the time to do this fucking
It's
shit.
like, if it's anything of any kind of scale, then it's gonna be a whole... It's gonna be a whole
like,
thing.
this is effort, and someone's already done it better than me.
Exactly. It's like, just enjoy what other people have made. It's easy.
Yeah.
And with Pokemon ROM hacks, there's a lot of them. There's a big lot of them. Maybe I should get into Pal World. People like that a lot.
The only people I've met that really like that are, like, my coworkers who were talking about it. But, like...
There's a whole place back here I think that we didn't go.
Oh. Did we miss somewhere?
Yeah, I think there's a little section up here that we didn't hit.
Yeah, right after Pal World came out, my coworkers were talking about it.
Supposedly it's pretty damn
like...
good, and it keeps getting consistently updated, so it's like, it's probably... It seems to be a fairly quality game. I just don't know if it would hit the same itch, you know?
I don't know. I feel like it's not... It didn't seem like it was for me, but, like, I don't know.
It's probably going to be... It's probably different in its own way. Probably has a lot of different feel, because it seems like it's also a lot of the, like, survival-type games, which is its own whole thing of you need to be into that type of game. That's why I'm thinking,
I feel like that was such a short period of time that people were into Pal World, because I feel like it was, like, a thing that the internet kept talking about for, like, 2 days, like, wouldn't shut up about, and then just, like, disappeared.
Well, that's like a lot of people work just off of, like, the first few days, because that's where the player count is so absurdly high. Because I know that it hit into, like, the top echelons of viewer counts on Steam on release day. Like it was way up there, but like I just looked, and it's like it's still got 22,000 people playing like right now. It's kind of just this thing of like things don't necessarily fall off entirely just because the focus isn't entirely on them.
Yeah.
Like people's.
It's also
Yeah. Go ahead.
probably didn't remain focused because it's not. I don't think it's multiplayer, is it?
It is.
Oh, okay.
It is multiplayer.
I didn't realize that. Oh,
But like Expedition 33 is another thing that's like that was getting talked about a whole lot. People really
I
love
haven't
it.
even heard of that one.
It's it's basically kind of Final Fantasy-esque, kind of other things, and it's also it's what people are considering likely to be Game of the Year.
You ever played Final Fantasy? I haven't.
I've played Final Fantasy VI and really enjoyed it. I've also played Chrono Trigger, which is Final Fantasy adjacent, and is also very much enjoyed it. But like I tried getting into Final Fantasy VII right after, like shortly after playing 6, but like I couldn't get into it the same way I could 6. Final Fantasy itself is not really like it's very.
Well, I mean, I knew
particular.
it's a series, but there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of them, and a lot of them
any
are
of
different.
them.
Yeah, 6 is the only one that I've actually played through. But there are so many RPGs that take from Final Fantasy at this point that it's a whole. Like, people can probably say that they have played something Final Fantasy-esque despite never playing.
I probably played something esque.
Yeah.
But
Oh, there's an enemy over here, just sitting in the corner. Get over here. But it's... Expedition 33 clearly takes a lot from Final Fantasy and is an incredibly good game. I think I finished up my playthrough of it, like, I don't even remember now when, like a month or two ago.
okay.
It's incredibly good. It's incredibly well made. And like it had a lot of hype and attention around it for a good while, but like you don't see people talking about it that much at this point. Not because it's not actually that good, but just because it's like there are more things to talk about now. Things just don't have like literally nothing has a long lifespan in everybody talking about it at this point.
I mean, it felt like Valheim had that a bit, where people kept talking about it. But it could also just be like being around people that are like specifically into a game. You're like, oh, I just happen to. This is the one that people I know happen to be into.
That's also a big thing. Like, if you are in the spaces where people are continuing to talk about them, then that's going to do a huge thing.
Yeah.
That's going to do a big number on whether it actually stays in your mind or not.
Yeah. Like, is this the game that my friends latched themselves onto?
Exactly.
Yes, no.
Exactly. Like, for a lot of people, Pikmin 4 probably had like a, oh, that game came out type reaction, and then nothing past that. Because if they just don't know anybody that's into Pikmin. Meanwhile, over here, Pikmin being one of my favorite series of all fucking time, like, I'm not gonna shut up about it. Pikmin 4 is getting a new update in, like, next month. Like... Like, the people that you talk to makes such a huge difference on what actually sticks in the mind. Final Fantasy is basically everything these days. Do you mean turn-based, like Final Fantasy is turn-based? Kinda, because like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest were the original two that kind of were the, I believe, the genesis of turn-based stuff. It's not necessarily that it's that. Are you talking about like me comparing Expedition 33 to Final Fantasy? Because outside of just being turn-based, I know that I recognized a lot of different things that were very clearly, specifically Final Fantasy inspired. The fact that you end up with effectively an airship, the fact that each character has a thing to them that affects how they play, very similar to the way Final Fantasy VI, each character has a special skill that you work around and play and build them up with. That you actually focus on when using them in a battle. A huge thing, a big shot, you could say. A big shot indeed, yes. Let's do this. Let's upgrade that. Let's also take out that stump so the bats stop coming out endlessly. But yeah, there are a lot of... That's actually a pet peeve of mine with the, like, oh, this game is like this other, like, original type of game because of this one little facet of it. It's like, it's basically Final Fantasy because it's turn-based. That actually kind of gets under my nerves a lot of the time.
Almost any game is like any other game because they're all games.
Oh my god, you use a controller to do things in it.
So, like, it's kind of like Pong because things move back and forth.
Things move on the screen, and therefore, this game is Pong. It all comes back to Pong at the end of the day, yeah. But no, that started getting really under my skin with the, I think I've already mentioned this before. It gets under my skin when people are doing the quirky Earthbound-like RPG game. Because it's like, Earthbound is also one of my all-time favorite things. And seeing a whole lot of games be described as, it's like Earthbound, it was inspired by Earthbound, and I'm like, this has so little of the feel of what made Earthbound special.
Oh, you found a secret.
I did. I found both secrets now. Like, there's so much that went into Earthbound being as special as it was, that just having some quirky characters didn't... It doesn't do it for me. It doesn't go that far. Does not hit the same. I can't believe everything copied Tennis for Two. Exactly.
Every MMOR, every never mind. I'm struggling. Every MMO is really just League.
Like, you mean like every MOBA? MMO and MOBA are two different
MOBA. I was going for MOBA. My brain was struggling.
Because MMO...
Because I remember I was playing, I remember we played Vainglory and playing it during class or something, and some guy going, that looks like League.
Because yeah, it was effectively very, very similar.
It was.
But it's...
But
no.
going for MOBA, my brain was just being very dumb.
Yes.
I was struggling.
Yeah. Because if you were going to say every MMO is basically like World of Warcraft.
That's what I could have gone for that. I was struggling with my word.
Mixed it up a little bit, yeah. MMO as well, MOBA is League, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
They both start with
N.
N, so
Sometimes when I'm on your stream, I talk so much, and then I'm just like, I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
You got that little bit of your brain that's actually thinking about the game.
Yeah.
And
hey,
then...
that implies that barely any of my brain's thinking about the game.
How much of your brain do you think is actually thinking about the game, then?
Maybe like 50%.
50%? Okay, that's pretty solid, actually.
Why, does it seem like less? Am I that bad at the game?
No, I think mine is less, just because I have a higher level character, therefore I don't need to think as much about actually surviving.
I mean, maybe it's a little less now that I'm not, like, literally level 1.
Yeah. But, like, especially this early on, I don't need to think about it too much. But yes, the, just thing is like this because it's the same genre, it just...
People do that with books, too.
Do they?
Yeah.
What are they, like, example?
People, like with fantasy, people will compare, like, every book to Harry Potter in some way.
To Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potter or Game of Thrones.
Game of...
Like you'll start like
Okay.
or like just any big name book. Like you could start describing a book and someone will be like, "Oh, is that like other book that's like popular?" And you're like, "Not really."
I feel like those are like a little bit more particular in like the specifics of them, that you can't really just claim that other books are like them unless they're...
No, like
Game of Thrones, I guess I could see that happening. Harry Potter seems a little too particular, but that probably just happens just because of how big Harry Potter is. Ring of Speed.
it might also be like if I don't give much of a description of a book and I say it's like science fiction or fantasy, someone will say something like that. I think that's more the vibe.
Oh, just like the genre. Fantasy and science fiction being
Yeah,
the two
like
very big obvious ones.
yeah, and like sometimes you're like, I don't know if I want to like I don't need to start describing this book to you because that is a long-winded explanation that does not need to happen. Like
That's a lot of it.
like someone be like, "What are you reading?" And I'm like, "I don't
Right.
well, there's a lot going on with this book, man. I don't know."
You could choose to continue reading, or you could choose to actually explain it to them.
Yeah. It's a sci-fi book. It's like enough of an explanation, right?
Yeah. It doesn't need to be that deep.
I don't know if you ever had this happen, but you ever like been reading in public and like an old person will come up to you and like compliment you for reading?
I'm trying to think about, like, if I ever got commented on what I was reading when I would read. Because I don't really... It's not reading
I
in
know you
public.
don't, but I know you probably did. It's like
When I was reading things, it was more in... Like, if it was out where other people would see it, it was, like, in school. And, like, people weren't...
okay.
If
I remember like I've had multiple times, but you know I'm like sitting somewhere. I have a book with me because I'm waiting for like an appointment or something. And I'll have some old person like interrupt my reading and be like, "Oh, thank you for reading. Not enough young people read today." And I'm like, for all you know, I could be reading smut. I'm not, but like,
True. It's like, yes, old lady, I am reading. Do you want to read with me? I'm reading Getting Dicked Down by the Coronavirus.
I could read to you. Like, is this what you want? Do you need help? Like, I feel like I had this happen on I think I had this happen like on a bus one time too in college. Like I was taking the bus and I had someone be like, "Damn, you're reading?" Like,
Wait, did they actually sound disappointed? Like, oh.
no, just like they sounded like happy about it.
Oh,
Like it was
okay.
weird.
Uh,
I don't
Most of the time.
I don't know.
See, most of the time I am reading smut or smut adjacent. And you know, that's a
am
really
not
good
most
way to
of
be.
the time.
That's a real
I
good
feel
way.
like nothing wrong with that if that is your thing, but that is not what I'm looking for. I've had times where people have recommended me books, and I go and look up the book, and I'm like, oh, that is smut. Why?
Oh, that's trying to make me. That's trying to make me horny. Okay.
No, like I'll look up
Interesting.
what the book is, like a summary of it, and I'm like, that's not what I want to read.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care that it exists, but like, why'd you suggest that to me?
It feels like a very personal thing to suggest to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, you can read it all you want, because there's nothing wrong with it, but, like, suggesting it to somebody else has certain...
Well, I think it's
Specifics to
because, like, there's... I don't know if you've heard about Book Talk.
I mean, besides the fact that that's super generic sounding, just talking about books.
No, so Book Talk is like book videos on TikTok, and it's made like reading. So it's kind of it's like a specific type of video that is primarily popular with like women, and it's like somehow changed like apparently it's like changed how marketers want to market books because a bunch of books have gotten popular via that. And so now it's like harder for people to publish books if they haven't already started making videos on it. But the problem is that side of the internet wants money book. So like, if you're not in that genre, like
If you're
harder to
if you're
get
not if you're not writing
published. Yeah.
if you're not writing smut, it's harder now. Really.
I watched one video essay on this. I don't know how true it is.
That's fair. It's the
I
smut.
watched one video essay while playing Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. It's the
So,
smut
like-
fandom. It's just smut. It's just fucking smut. Oh, sometimes it's really not that deep. Sometimes it just be smut, man. Astute. Oh, nice. Okay.
But they don't call it smut, they call it spicy.
Spicy. I feel like the word spicy has gotten so overused with so many different things. Like, it's just being glommed on to whatever somebody wants to say is, like, a little bit out of the ordinary for something. Like, I saw... What did you say?
Neurospicy.
That's exactly what I was
Have you
actually
heard that
thinking
one?
about, yes. That's exactly what I was thinking about, was people who are trying to make neurodivergency. The
You ever had
neurospicy.
someone like unironically ask you in public if you are neurospicy?
No, and I hope to never have that experience. I just hope that
It was
people
someone I
don't
was
use
friends
that
with,
word.
but it was weird.
It's like that...
What do you think? What do you think this person would be like? What do you think? How would you describe the person you think asked me that? Is not going to be what you expect.
It's like... Okay, people who have autism or anything else that would be...
No, like what do you think like genre of person this is? Like age, gender. Who do you think asked me this?
Okay, if we're talking like just an age group, then it's probably, I would guess somebody younger.
No, this was a 35-year-old man.
That's so upsetting. I do not know, like, other than age, I can't say that I would be able to guess, because that can come in so many different, that can be so many different people, kinds of people.
I was like, man, why?
There's obviously a lot that can go, like a lot of different things can, people can be a lot of different kinds of people when
I just was not expecting that to be asked that in that
Yeah, that's just
situation.
fascinating. But no, it's...
Why is that fascinating?
It's just the use of the word spicy. It just doesn't... It doesn't need to be like this. We don't need to do this.
Oh, I've also seen ones where people call their cats. I've seen cat videos where people say that they're cats that are a little like unruly and bite people. They call them spicy too.
Yeah. The spicy cats. It's like, no, he's untrained. He is biting people. He is drawing blood. Please stop.
It wasn't like that bad. It was more like
Yeah, I know. But like, it just as a... just as a thing of like, you can't wave that away. You don't do that. It's a bit silly. It's a bit not good. It is using those words poorly. I do not like that. But
I also hate people who take their dogs into stores that aren't trained.
aren't
This is sort
service
of
ones.
off topic.
How many people are doing that?
What?
How many people are doing that, taking their dogs
Well,
into stores?
I went thrift shopping with my friend, and we saw 3 different people with their dogs in the fucking Goodwill.
That sounds like an absolute disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah, and then we went to we went to a different store. We went to Michael's, and there was someone else who had their dog in Michael's.
Just out there with their dog. Okay, fair. So maybe it's a weather thing.
then
Maybe it's specifically just like it's cold out and they want to walk their dog, but they
No,
don't want to...
it was warm this day. This was earlier this month. This was the beginning of the month.
Okay, so people just stupid a little bit.
I don't know. I feel like for you who've never seen this phenomenon, it's just
There's
because
a
you don't go
button.
outside.
There's a button for this one.
You don't go to stores enough to have noticed this.
That's probably true.
Or people bringing their dogs in the fucking grocery store.
It's like I did see a couple dogs while I was working at Outback come in, but they were like, you know, service dogs that are trained.
Yeah, but that's not the same.
It's
like,
not
you
the
can
same
tell.
thing, yeah. Like those are dogs that are specifically meant there and kind of have to be allowed to be there.
I feel like it's fine if it's like a Petco or like a Home Depot or something, but
Oh
like,
yeah, because those are places that are obviously going to get a little bit messy.
I don't know.
That's going to happen. Do that. That's going to happen, like, just kind of naturally. Home Depot's going to be a messier place, and Petco's for animals.
Meant for pets.
Yeah, so, like, I can get that. People get very, very silly about their animals, though. People also get very silly about about other people's animals. Like, the amount of... People want the other people policing their animals way stricter sometimes, when sometimes it is really not that deep. I had some guy come up to me at Outback when somebody else had a service dog there and be like, what if I don't want to be in this place with somebody who's got a dog here? What if I don't want to be around that dog? And I'm like, then don't. I can't kick somebody out because they have a service dog. Do you know how fucking bad that looks?
My old neighbors in my old place, we told them that our landlord didn't have pets, and they were like, yeah, we lied to our landlord and said that our dog was
Service dog.
a service animal, but he's not. And this dog was like a huge dog, like probably weighed more than me, dog. And I was like, I was like, I can't believe they believed you.
That sounds like not
They probably
paying
didn't
enough
want to
attention.
deal with it. Or they just didn't want to deal with whatever, like,
Yeah.
bullshit.
It's just like, alright.
And they were like, yeah, you should just lie, and then your landlord will have to let you get a pet.
It's like, or that sounds like a really bad idea. If anything actually gets checked.
A lot of people do that, though.
Oh, I'm sure they do, and I'm sure a lot of people get away with it because they're not checked. But like, if you get checked, if it's like, okay, prove it's a service dog, and you can't because it's not.
Or you just write a fake certificate.
How good are people at actually writing those? I'm actually starting to take damage. This might be the time where I have to pay attention.
I'm taking damage too.
Yeah, accidental secret, fuck yeah. Oh, no, it's fucking... That's good. I don't think I'd be...
The world is a complicated place.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be willing to take that risk and lie about that. That sounds like a
Me neither.
That sounds like a really good way to potentially get kicked out of my place of living. Like, you just... It's really easy to disprove that kind of thing sometimes. It's really banking on somebody else not doing the due diligence of actually checking. Is there a button in there? There's not. Do this.
Oops, I clicked the wrong.
That's, and
you didn't
it's...
have to do it.
Never mind. That's unfortunate.
You should just wait until I did it and asked.
Yeah, I also probably should have just looked and saw that it was a resource thing, because I could have easily done that from before without actually running in there. Weapon damage. What the fuck were we talking about?
I don't know. Let's make up a new topic. I feel like we burned that one out.
What else has been there? I'm trying to think now, and I'm not thinking of anything.
Ask me anything.
I can't think of a well, that would still require me to actually be able to think of something. Let's go back to talking about cum.
Your chat wants to go back to talking about
No,
cum?
no, it's just when in doubt, streamer talks about cum again.
I'm guessing your chat is dead by the fact that we
I think there's been no point to even saying anything because we just went off. Well, there's the
well, we scared them all away.
It's true too. There's the fact that like I was gonna try to do bone rooms today. Because I kind of wanted to try doing
Yeah, I know.
bone
I
rooms.
downloaded it.
I didn't see it, like, Steam didn't tell me anybody else downloaded it, and...
Yeah, that's because I
nobody...
downloaded it right before I sent that message asking you what you were planning on doing.
I see.
Because I was so busy focused on trying to fix my monitor.
Yeah, that's fair. Because, no, I feel like that's not fully realized by anybody but me, that it's, like, actually thinking of things to do on multiplayer streams is actually kind of a pain in the ass, just because trying to make sure other people are present is always a bit of a struggle, just because, like, obviously you said that you're...
You should get repo.
I don't really want repo is the problem.
Can I buy you repo? I went the wrong way.
It's like you could. I don't think I don't... Buying it for me...
How do you do this one?
You just gotta wait for it.
Is there
and
a
then,
button?
Yeah, there's a button, but it doesn't turn off the traps. Dash through. There you go.
Okay.
And then there. Just wait for the flame trap to finish. You did not wait for the flame trap to finish.
No, because at this point it barely does any damage to me.
That's true. Zeppy, stop scaring the chat away. Alright, fine. I will go back.
Is it Zeppy that scares the chat away, or is it me that scares the chat away?
That's a good question. Who's scarier? Me or Spider? You can't say rawr, that's cheating. That makes you scarier.
But why can't I say raw? Raw.
Raw.
Rawr.
No, because that gives you an unfair advantage here. Rawr XD. Rawr XD.
Rawr XD.
That's another one, actually, going back to the memes,
The memes that don't go away.
that just stay in the public consciousness forever.
Yeah, I remember in high school finding a chair that underneath it, someone had wrote in Raw XD since 2009.
Since 2009. Like they're carrying on the torch.
Yeah, like someone in 2009 wrote it on the chair.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's... No, I just play... Yeah. I'm going to get Hammerwatch soon. Fuck yeah, time. Hell yeah. But what game? Bone Rooms. Basically, the guy who made Cultic, while he was in the process of making Chapter 2 of Cultic, had a side project which was called... It was just Bone Rooms. It was literally like... It was kind of like a Backrooms game and a... just full-on, like, get a bunch of friends together kind of game, and you run around, and I think it was like you pick up... It's kind of Pac-Man-esque, where you run... As you're running around the hallways, you're picking up pellets to get points, and then you can find little items around to spend the points on to get items to try to not die to the skeletons that make funny skeleton noises and come up and jump scare. It's like one of those... It's one of those multiplayer horror games that's meant to be more funny than it is actually scary. That kind of thing.
Which are the best ones?
They are very incredibly funny, yes.
Because I feel like I don't want to actually be scared in a horror game. I just want to, like, have a little spooky ooky.
I feel like there's so many of the horror games that do the horror by jump scare and actually just try to get you to jump. Whereas
the problem is jump scares don't actually scare me that much. I might get a little startled, but, like, they don't...
I get startled by jump scares and then I just get mad afterwards. Like, they just put me in a bad mood. They're just like, you know what, fuck you. Like, they're not really fun for me.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But this one, like, it does the jump scare style where it just kind of, like, jumps at you, but it's really meant to be more funny than anything else. And it looks like a fun, just kind of short little time. But it seems to be designed more for having several people at once. And it's like, before the stream, it's just like, okay, so where are people? Are people actually up for this? And Isaac's like, I think I'm actually just gonna sleep.
Yeah.
And then
You're
Snake,
like, I don't have enough people.
and then Snake never actually responds in a reasonable amount of time, so it's...
I feel like it's one you probably gotta plan in advance.
Oh yeah, I definitely... I waited a bit long to actually say anything about it, so it was kind of expected. But it's still just like... Actually planning around doing the multiplayer streams every Monday, it can sometimes be a bit of a pain in the ass.
And if you want to do it on a day other than Monday, you gotta give me more than a week's notice.
Exactly. Makes it more difficult.
Although sometimes I just happen to be free, but like...
Sometimes, yeah, but that's not something to count on.
I can't guarantee that, because I have been trying to do real life things and not just do nothing. Woo.
Dude, tell you. Short little time. Why would streamers say that about his chat member? I'm not... Actually, you know what? I am saying that about Time, because Time tells me I'm short all the time, I gotta retaliate. I have to fight back.
Does he?
He does.
I haven't noticed him calling you short.
Last stream
I thought he just called you bald.
Last time... No, that's Sal. Time calls me short.
Okay.
He like at the end when he left yesterday's stream, he left by saying something that, what was it? It was like, "Good night, short streamers." Just I gotta fight back here. Yeah, but I am actually short. Oh, so it's not even the. So
It's some self-deprecating humor.
So Cell saying that doesn't even make sense, because even if I was initially saying that about you, it's not even a lie. And I wasn't even saying it as in a self-deprecating or a not a self-deprecating, just a deprecating kind of way. It's just like, being short's fine. You can do that. I only have a problem with being called short streamer because it's clearly a lie, so I have to fight back. So you just an asshole. Okay, if I genuinely did upset, I am sorry. I did not mean to. I do not mean that in any sort of, in genuinely any sort of negative way. If I was actually trying to be, like make fun of people for being short, that'd be like a whole bunch of different people in chats. That's not a thing I would do. I wouldn't.
You also don't know how tall any of chat is except for me and Isaac.
And
Alphonse.
I know. Did Corey say he was how tall did Corey say he was? Like 5'3", I forget.
Damn. Well, actually, also we know how tall Snake is because Snake's mentioned it before.
Yeah.
I know how tall Snake is.
I only make fun of people for being short if they're tall. Yeah.
Chat, do you think
Fight
I'm
back.
short?
Is Spider short? Oh, there's an item up here too.
How tall does chat think I am?
Do that. Evasion. Good. That's useful. You sound small, but like... how do you... Oh, is this like how Isaac said that when he listens to himself, he sounds rotund? Spider sounding short here? Yeah. Got a
How
short...
tall is considered short? How tall is considered short?
That's a good question, actually. What are we defining as short?
Because I'm taller than Snake.
That's true. Not short, just small. Okay, Spider has a small voice.
How big is small?
I'm not sure. This is why setting up object definitions.
Like if you live in different places, like the averages differ.
That's
I never
also
know how to
true.
attack this guy if I'm melee.
You don't attack the actual face. Whenever you see there be cultists in the circles, like, chanting towards him, around this outside here, like these guys right next to you.
Yeah.
Like, these guys, when you kill them, you do damage to them, so you need to focus
Oh,
those.
I was always trying to attack the face.
Yeah, that could cause some problems.
I think that's why I always died at this one.
That and not avoiding the fog like that right there.
Yeah.
Because he does do an awful lot of damage very quickly if he catches you. It can be a big problem. So staying out of those is important. So yeah, you just kind of like run around the arc here and try to take the chanting ones out. So you can't do like very consistent damage to them. You do it in small bursts every time they show up and start chanting. And there we go. Like that. Just like that. Why am I still attacking? Stop that. Hey, a map. Bandit Keep, level 23. Okay. Nice.
I want to look at an equipment real quick.
Go for it.
Because I was gonna look at this earlier and I didn't.
There are a lot of times that I kind of do wish I was shorter though. Like being just a little bit more would be shorter would be nice, honestly.
Why?
Cause like,
what's the point in that?
It's not always like good to be fully like really tall.
I feel like I'm a chill height. Like I don't really like have any issues with it.
Sometimes I'm just not a fan, bitch. I'm sorry. Like, it's not like it has... Being tall isn't entirely, like, 100% positive, is all I'm saying.
Do I drop my height for chat?
Do you want to?
Just chat one and... Should I tell them how tall I am?
Do you want to? Oh, wait, I'm about to spawn
a
whole bunch of...
I just don't know if they're gonna be weird about it.
I don't know. I don't know how they would be.
I don't know. Because what if they're like... What if they decide that I'm short, and then they tease me about it, or what if they decide I'm tall?
I think everybody. I think everybody's height can somehow be teased a little bit.
I'm 5'8".
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like middle.
I actually thought you were taller than that.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
How?
I actually don't know. I just kind of assumed that. Average, yeah.
Yeah.
Average, good.
I'm surprised you thought I was taller than that.
Time has no qualms with you.
No qualms.
Good average height. Stay there. Do not grow anymore.
I don't think I can. I'm 26, you don't really grow at this point.
Yeah. So you're forced to stay there?
Yeah. I could get healed. I do own a pair of heels that make me 6 foot.
That is true.
So like heeled boots. I don't wear them very often, but I do own them.
But that would also be a good thing if I was just a bit shorter. I'd be able to... I would make... Actually, I don't know how to phrase that in a way. Oh shit, you are... yeah. Yeah, whenever you see the shadow around a chest like that, you gotta be wary of the fact that there's about to be a whole bunch of very scary things swarming you. Yeah. Yeah, those only start appearing on New Game Plus, so it's not something you actually notice
immediately. I played one New Game Plus map with you before.
That is true. But I think Isaac and I usually dealt with it, so without Isaac here, it takes... There's now a half and half chance whether or not you actually find the person or not.
Yeah.
But if I was shorter, then I'd be making time happier. Would be a good thing. That'd be a positive. At the end of the day, there's really not a whole lot wrong with being any sort of height. Was it, how did you... Wait, what happened this time?
Some plant attacked me.
Some plant? Okay.
I didn't notice it.
Alright, hold on.
You're gonna be like, this is such a dumb way to die.
Maybe. We'll see. We will find out. Let me see what's in here. Okay, did you run over the traps too? And take damage? No, you actually like went over them in a safe way.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
So are the traps gonna go away?
They take a little bit. They alternate between up and the top and the bottom parts. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense on the short streamer. That's
What makes a
funny.
little more sense?
Why time says that. I kind of get it a little bit more. I see how it is. I can get behind that. I do not know how it is sometimes. Did you get the shop over here? Just picking a trinket. Okay, let me. What is in here? Let's take that one. I can understand the joke just a little bit better.
Jokes. Are jokes really meant to be understood, though?
Usually. That's usually why it's upsetting when somebody has to explain their joke, and then it just kind of stops being funny at that point.
But explaining it's fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do people... Have you had people laugh at your jokes after you explain them? Like...
No.
Then... Wait, what part of it is enjoyable, then?
The explaining.
But... So it's like an intellectual conversation trying to just go over the parts of the joke here?
Yeah. Because you gotta make jokes about subject matters that nobody else there is gonna get. And that's how you prove that you're smart.
Okay, so it's a proving like superiority thing here. It's looking them in the eye and saying, "I'm smarter than you. Look at this joke
exactly.
I made that you don't get because you're stupid. You absolute fool."
No, it's also okay to be stupid.
That's also true.
There's nothing wrong with being stupid. I'm stupid.
Clearly not, because you're making jokes that other people don't understand.
Well, that doesn't mean they're about smart things. It could just be they don't get the reference.
But you just... Okay. Fine.
I'm just messing with you now.
Oh my god. Please.
Please, you want to be messed with more?
I can't make... No, you're average, I am stupid. No, you're not. After all these games that you've been beaten out...
Do games make someone smart? Is that what you're implying?
I've seen Time play some League. Like, I can attest that dude knows how to strategize. Strategy takes intelligence. Saying Time is stupid is ridiculous. It's simply...
I never said Time was stupid.
But Time said Time was stupid, which is the problem.
I say myself is stupid.
And that's also a problem, but that's a different problem. I tackle
Why
that
is that a different problem?
Well, because I don't want you to do that. But also that's that's a problem with you.
Why don't you allow me to be self-deprecating? Why don't you allow me to be self-deprecating?
Because it's bad.
What's bad with it?
Because I know you, and I'm pretty sure it's not fully jokes.
It's fully jokes.
Okay.
Oh.
Did you just... What?
I took too much.
You took...
I took all the Shadow Curse and died.
How? That's not how Shadow Curse... What happened?
I don't know.
What did
I
damage?
took all the Shadow Curse options. And then I died, and I don't know why.
What the fuck? That doesn't even make any sense. You had to have been taking damage from something else.
You were right there. There were no enemies near me.
I know that, but like, I've never died to Shadow Curse. Shadow Curse doesn't do damage to you. That's not what it does.
But why did I die then?
I don't know. That's why I'm confused. How are you
I'm
dying to
confused
nothing?
too.
The Shadow Curse doesn't do that. It just lowers your armor.
Maybe I have an item that does damage to me when I get Shadow Curse or something.
I don't know what item that is.
Okay, I'm just looking through all the items to see if any of them would have done damage to me. I don't. Yeah, it doesn't look like they would have. And the Shadow Curse ones I just picked up wouldn't do damage. Didn't do damage to me.
It's so fucking weird.
So I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
Can I open this chest?
Yeah. Just watch out because the shades are about to come out of it. And they are going to be a slight bit dangerous.
I'll let you deal with them.
Yeah. Yeah, I got him. I got him, we're
the
good.
secret that I didn't go get before.
Okay, go for it. But no, there's no... The problem with self-deprecating humor is usually that if it goes on for long enough, it stops fully being humor. Like, it just kind of naturally becomes a part of the person saying it about themselves.
Yeah, what's
Like
wrong with that?
A lot of things, actually. Like, it can do some pretty not good things to the emotional state. Like, it's not good.
What's wrong with that?
The fact that it's, as I just said, not good.
Yeah, and?
Things that are not good are usually wrong, actually.
Who cares?
The counselor in training actually kind of does.
Damn. Why am I friends with you then?
That's a good question.
That was kind
of. You don't like it?
Don't like what?
Is that what you just said? What did you just say?
No, I said I'm only kidding in response to because I had said that I said why am I friends with you and I said only and then I said only kidding.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I don't like it.
I didn't. No.
Uh.
I'm bad at talking, I guess.
But still, good question. You made that choice in the first place.
I mean, you made the choice to keep talking to me, so.
I feel like that's victim blaming.
You could blame Alphonse because he's the one that, like, I feel like he agreed to let me join the chat.
So when asked, he said yes, and that therefore it's his fault?
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know if it could be.
It could be, okay.
It could be.
I don't think it is. Ready for the easy boss?
Yeah. I took a sip of water.
Oh, yeah. Easy game. Actually, you're not dying. Can I just spam this and have it work? I feel like my damage isn't doing great here.
My damage isn't doing a lot to it.
Like, maybe I need to rethink some of my equipment. Still doing pretty decently, though, that's fine. What was I saying? Oops. Part of what I was saying earlier was the bone rooms thing. It's hard to set up multiplayer stuff without a set idea of how things are going to go, just because people are never fully consistent on actually keeping me up to date with what they're doing.
Yeah, and if you're ever not sure about me, just text me and I'll respond slightly quicker than Discord, but I'm also chronically on Discord, so...
That's true. But that's why Hammerwatch has been such...
Which is a bad thing. I need to not be... I need to stop.
Okay, holy shit, I just watched my health absolutely drain. This is... absolutely where this is where I'm going to need to actually start thinking about things. Holy shit. Well, that's why Hammerwatch has been such a nice thing to just pull up each time, because it's so simple to do. It doesn't require any particular people be available, because basically each of you has it. Like, if only Snake or only you or only Isaac are available, it is an option still.
Yeah.
And it's something that I can just go on with for a good amount of time, and it just works. Bone rooms I wanted to do, it just wasn't going to work unless it had enough people to it, and it just didn't do it. It causes some problems that way. Am school or games or sleep or jorking? True. There's always the possibility that somebody just be jorking. It'd be
Hopefully
really...
not to your stream.
Hopefully not. Well, actually, it would be kind of funny if like Isaac completely, it's just somebody who was planned to be here completely missed stream because
They wouldn't tell you that.
I know, but the 5-hour Jorkin session, leaving them
so long.
incapable of showing up.
5 hours is a very long time. Aren't you like supposed to go to a doctor if it's more than 4 hours? Like.
That's if it's still... That's if the medication still makes it erect for that long. Which, if they are doing it for that long, then that would be a sign that that is happening to us. Or, well, I don't know. I'm not going to...
It's a sign of something.
It's a sign of something, and it's probably something concerning.
Yeah, I feel like way more likely is someone does like a normal thing and then falls asleep after it.
And that's also true.
But
the sleep...
Be funny.
That's what?
That would still be funny.
It would be, yeah. But yeah, the sleep, since a lot of the time, it's like if the stream ends up going too long or somebody just needs to get up that much earlier, it doesn't work very well.
Yeah, sorry, I tend to have to leave earlier than
no, that's
everyone
fine.
else.
Yeah, that's fine. After the last two streams for Rain World were both like 6 or 7 hours, especially since Monday just follows directly after Sunday stream each time, it's like having Monday stream sometimes be just more chill or just shorter is sometimes enough, a large boon for me.
It's like I could technically go till midnight because I regularly don't go to bed until 1 AM. It's just like I cannot fall asleep right after gaming like that. And I need to do other shit.
Puts you too much in the gamer mood, so you can't...
Well, I gotta like make my lunch for tomorrow and like shower and get ready and just a lot better just to like have a little extra time, extra wiggle room.
Yeah, and it's all that planning for everybody potentially involved that makes being, like, planning out the Monday ones sometimes a little bit of a pain. That's also why the longer randomizer, the saws are all going that way. That's also, this is about to spawn some ghouls. So
well,
get
I
out
want
of
to grab
there.
the item.
Get out of there quickly. I will try to fry them.
I can't.
Wait, what happened?
I didn't get out of there quickly.
Oh.
There were too many stalls.
Alright, let me... I don't think they do enough damage to me to stop me from reviving.
I just gotta be ready.
Yep. Okay, go. But that's also why, like, the big randomizer is something that I just haven't even been capable of planning out either, just because it's like, how... That's several people, all with their own
My health is
life
so
situations.
shit right now.
Yeah, both of us are, I think we're at that point where most of my maximum health is gone, so it's like, if this one goes poorly, it goes poorly. It'll probably happen. But it's like, with so many people in different situations, planning out a randomizer that supposedly goes over 2 streams is just difficult. I asked the one question a bit ago, like, okay, if we do it on this weekend, what are people's availabilities? And like every single person had a different idea about like this time, this part of the days, these days in particular.
Yeah.
And that was only like, I think like 4 people. And I don't even know how many people total
I think
are
I told you I wasn't available at any of the time.
Yeah, it's like, and if you did tell me any of the times, it was at a time that you were available at a time that somebody else wasn't.
No, I think I told you I am not available during a single one of the times people have mentioned or something like that. Like,
entirely possible. I don't remember exactly, but it's just it just becomes.
I think I was only available during the normal Mondays.
Yeah.
Like, I do too many things.
You do a lot of things, which is fine. But I need. If I'm going to do it, I need to be. It's difficult to do overall.
Did we get secrets?
I don't think so.
Are there secrets?
There will be, yes.
Okay, so that's the thing to start looking for.
I also didn't get
I'm really bad at identifying them. You always identify them better than I do.
Yeah, the map helps a lot. Secret protection, fuck you.
How does the map help?
Because if you're nearby the secret, it'll be like a little darker.
Oh, I think we already got the secrets.
Oh, did we?
There's
There's one, and there's one. Okay, yeah, we did get 2.
Yeah.
They were just on a part of the map I couldn't see at the time.
Yeah. I feel like the levels also blend together at some point where you're just like, did we get the secrets?
When we're talking about all this other shit at the same time, yeah. Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah, I fully understand the people that are like, planning things out is a pain in the ass.
But I have to plan things out or else I will not go to them. So.
Actually, yeah, let me elaborate. The planning things out and trying to schedule multiple people at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, trying to get everybody available at the same time is a massive pain. Here's a secret. There's one.
Because everyone's got their own shit going on.
Everyone's got their own shit going on. So it's like, if I can't... So it's like, I'm not entirely sure what to do with that randomizer. I think just... what'll end up having to happen is just doing smaller ones over 2 days with certain people. And then later on, do more of them with others. Like a Sunday stream and a Monday stream connected together with, like, the 2 other people or something that are capable of actually being there for both of them.
And I'll be like, I can puzzle because I don't know.
It's all...
So Sundays, my availability is always up in the air because I don't plan things out for Sundays and then I end up doing shit on Sundays.
Sometimes being available all the time is what makes you not available at all, at any times. Because that means you're constantly going to be asked to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's like people know that you're usually free on Sundays, so you're the person on Sundays, they'll be like, hey, what you doing?
Exactly. What are we up to, my dudes? I found the other secret. It is also resources. Okay, good.
Yeah. It's like how I technically don't have anything I'm committed to on Thursdays, but Thursdays is always busy. Thursdays I always end up... I feel like lately I've been always hanging out with the same people on Thursdays, so...
Exactly.
Like, it's like technically, I don't have anything planned for Thursdays, but like...
But let's be real here, yeah.
Let's be real here.
That's what I always
have something to do.
read. If that eventually becomes my life, because I desperately don't want to have something planned every single goddamn day.
Oh, I love having something planned every single day.
Yeah, it's just, for me, that's just so miserable. not.
I'm definitely an extrovert. I didn't think I was, but I'm definitely an extrovert.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, that sounds exhausting and just miserable overall. Like, I need to know that I need to get things done so that I can go back to not having anything I'm thinking about needing to do later. I need to have that level of freedom in my schedule to not think about things.
Yeah, but I also don't have a lot of things that I have going on that I need to do outside of like work and paying my bills. Like, and like feeding myself.
You just said you're constantly doing things with other people.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. That's not like things I have to do.
But it's still things that you commit yourself to doing. If you don't do them, there are consequences of the other
No,
people.
there aren't. The consequences are just less likely to invite you to things in the future. That is the only consequence.
That's kind of a big consequence.
No, it's not.
The
You just
social
find different people.
That's a fascinating take. Okay.
And a lot of times, if you have like a good excuse, people are understandable.
But if your excuse is you just don't feel like doing it later.
Yeah, but like, usually like people don't say that. People who are like don't feel like doing it, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm just not like
Let's see if I can find the path through
mentally
here.
feeling it," and people are like, "That's okay. Stuff happens."
Yeah, I mean that is usually true
Like,
if you do not feel careful.
Or you get known as a person that's kind of flaky that you're like, "Oh, they're a maybe." Because I have people that I know that I'm like, if I invite this person, they might not show up.
That is also true. That does happen. That is... God damn it, I can't find any fire stabs. All of them are ice or lightning. This game is being really mean to me right now.
The way you said staffs kind of sounded like stabs. Fire stabs.
Fire stabs.
Fire stab.
A very long... The stabs do a long string of fiery stabs here. Right through the enemy.
There's so many fucking enemies, and it's taking me forever to kill them.
Yeah, that's the paladin's life, kinda. It may... You kinda do... You don't tend to die as easily as the paladin, but you're not gonna kill things very quickly. That's why Isaac's ranger being a high DPS thing is paired with my paladin.
Ah, that makes sense.
Paladin is not... I think would be probably pretty miserable to play solo.
Yeah. You might have to, if you were playing it solo, you might have to prioritize differently than if you were playing, with it on multiplayer.
Yes. That's usually how it goes, though, with like groups, with like group or solo play. You just have to think differently, because you don't have...
Yeah.
That's how it goes usually with plenty of things, like...
Yeah.
And like it doesn't even work with some things. Like I don't think you see much solo Dungeons and Dragons.
It definitely is a thing you can do, though.
You can, yes. What does that even look like if somebody were to do that?
I don't know.
Because I feel like I've never really heard of that before.
I know there are like TTRPGs that have a one-player option, and I guess you just roll dice for yourself.
Roll dice all for your lonesome.
There's also some board games that have a one-player option that I've seen Ryan play before.
Yeah, board games make sense, card games make sense. Like Solitaire is a whole thing because of that. But like role-playing games feel a little bit like I just... For Dungeons and Dragons, it's so group and like imagination oriented from the beginning. It doesn't... I'm trying to figure out how that would work. Especially since the person playing would have to DM themselves.
Well, I think instead of DMing yourselves, you would have like a computer DM you or some shit, like...
But I feel like that would... Like, solo DMing would have had to be a
there's
thing
probably
before
someone
computers.
trying to... There's probably someone trying to solo D&D with an AI chatbot.
What, as like the AI working as their DM, or
Yeah, I bet it's happening.
could see
I
it?
haven't seen it, but I bet.
I could imagine it. Like, solo RPGs obviously happen because that's effectively what old school RuneScape is for a lot of people. But, like, if it's not... Like, before computers were options to make that kind of thing, is more what I'm getting at. Like, if you are just sitting there, like, pen and paper in front of you by yourself, like, can you do a D&D thing? Can you DM?
You let the dice make the decisions, and it's like based off the book.
Maybe. Let me go deal with my potions, actually. Do this.
Dude, let me tell you about these weird chips I bought. So
Chips. Go
they're
for it.
they're called Spice, Sweets, and Apples, and it's half sweet potato chips, half apple chips with cinnamon sugar on them, and they're fucking delicious.
Cinnamon. Half apple, half what chips?
Sweet potato.
Okay, that does
So
sound
half
kinda
the chips are sweet potato, half are apple.
Okay, that does sound kind of good, though.
I did not expect them to be this good. I also thought they were only apple chips when I bought them. I didn't realize they were also sweet potato chips.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Don't try and revive me.
Yeah, not until the battle's over, at least.
It's like a bad spot. I guess I can eat some more chips then.
Yeah, enjoy your chips. Ah. Oh my god, and there's so much fucking fire. I've spec'd so hard into fire that everything I do is just this bright orange.
I can drop a pic of the chips.
Go for it. I got this. I'm not taking enough damage that I think I'm safe here. They're just being melted, so it's fine. Done. Easy. Easy game. There we go.
You gotta look at the chips.
I gotta look at the chips, let me see. Zelpeliatcopy, why do you stream so bore me? Good question. What would make it more exciting, I wonder? Those do look like good chips. I do like that. You've stayed around before for the, for other Hammerwatch streams, so clearly it's not the game. What is the, what would make it more exciting here? What would do it for you? Oh shit. Yeah, this is where they're gonna start disarming constantly.
Well. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm expecting this probably to be the way the
What do you
run
think
is.
of my chip photos?
I do like those chips. Put Dr. Kell in the corner where the Holy Row used to be. Who the fuck is Dr. Kell?
I don't know who Dr. Kell is either.
What is that? Also, why would I put them on my stream? Shit. John, Voices of the Void. Oh, of course, it's Voices of the Void. Do you have it? Does the player model actually have a... Does John, Voices of the Void actually have a player model? Oh, shit, that's most of my health. Oh. You died again.
Oh, you revived me.
I
I'm sorry, I
did.
wasn't paying attention.
No, that's fine. I think I'm about to die anyway. I'm gonna go for it and see how much carnage I can do here. See how well I can just go nuts on things. Oops. Yes, recently, yes. Let's see. Voices
What happened recently?
the character in Voices of the Void game got an actual character model, the player character, and apparently Cell wants them in the corner of the screen. But I don't know this character. I don't know if they're worthy of being on my screen while I'm playing, while I'm streaming. What if they're not a good fit for the corner where the Holy Robe was? still have voices. I still haven't played Voices of the Void, so that would be... It would be meaningless to me. I don't even know what I would be looking at. I wouldn't be able to appreciate John Voices of the Void well. I don't even know when I would play Voices of the Void. Then put Kerfus there instead.
Oh, you revived me.
Yes, I did. I'm bringing my
Sorry,
health...
I got distracted.
No, that's fine. I'm bringing my my own health maximum health down bit by bit so that I can see how much carnage I can put out while being super fragile here.
Fragile.
Very fragile. So far, I am surviving. In quotes, surviving. But I haven't played but still, Cell, I haven't played Voices of the Void whatsoever. I wouldn't be... I haven't experienced Kerfus at all, like myself, so how would I appreciate it properly? I have no memories of experiencing it, of interacting with Kerfus. Then put me in the corner? What about if I just put the Holy Row itself back in there? You haven't seen the Holy Row in a long time. It's been sitting there very neglected, because nobody asks for it to come back out. Sure. There. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much does this make the stream more exciting?
What is this in this context?
The Holy Row.
What's the Holy Row?
Row that is holy.
Fuck.
Oh. 8? Oh,
I need to
that's a good
stop
one.
trying to attack anything.
That's how you win. You attack things. You
No,
press
just
forward.
let me die. Let me be dead.
No, you got
You're wasting your
this.
health. You're
I'm-
wasting your health.
My health is already so low that it doesn't matter, so it's fine. Oh, nice.
You're wasting your health.
It's already so absurdly low that it's fine.
Mine is 94.
Yeah.
You reviving me does nothing.
It's fine. See, you survived that. But I don't know, Sel. What kind of conversation topics then would make the stream more exciting? What would get things going here?
He just wants us to talk about cum again.
Ah, that's true. Maybe Cell is a big cum enthusiast. Talk about cum
No.
again. There it is. Cell agrees.
I feel like we've overdone the cum talk.
And zinc. Cum and zinc.
What if we talk about other elements? How would I even die that time?
No. Are other elements acceptable? What other elements are there that...
What happens if you combine the zinc with other elements? What if you have zinc sulfite?
I think that would be too dangerous. The zinc is already too powerful.
What if you make the... Like, I mean... You could combine zinc with all sorts of things. I'm pretty sure zinc sulfate is a real thing. I didn't look it up, but I think that's one that it can combine.
Sulfate usually is a word that can go after plenty of elements, so I believe that.
Sulfate just means that it's a salt. I'm pretty... Like, it combines with... Yeah. And 'cause that's one of the ones that really easily combines with other elements.
It's zinc salt?
The
Wait,
number of electra.
I can
Why
finally...
do I know this shit,
I
man?
can finally consume more zinc by getting zinc salt, maybe?
Maybe. I'm just gonna hang out down here. I don't want to go through the trap.
Okay. And
I'm just gonna
that's
instantly die.
probably a good idea because this was a shadow one, so I'm now being swarmed by
One of the shadow things spawned all the way down where I was.
They wanted to make sure you
That
felt
was like-
included.
And now I got other shit attacking me.
Oh shit. Okay, talk about iridium and shit.
Iridium?
Iridium.
I don't know much about iridium.
Molybdenum is an element, and it's one of my absolute favorite words. It's incredibly funny.
Mm. What
Like
do you
just,
think about radium?
radium is pretty good. Radium
It's all
got...
about radiation, man. You gotta know about its carbon dating and its half-life to know how much is left.
Oh, now I died. Hell yeah. Is radium... There's the element radium where people get the word radioactive. Like, there's so
Yes.
many other things that are radioactive that, like, why radium?
Well, a lot of them have radium in them.
I go sleep, buys. Okay, rest well time.
And I don't think we'll have time to start another one before I'd want to leave.
We could do one of the smaller map things if you want.
I don't know. I'm like kind of close on time, so I...
Up to you.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. It's been 3 hours. I'm good with this being a much shorter stream since the last two were like 7 hours.
Okay, I just feel bad making your streams be really short.
No. 3 hours is plenty for me.
I just, like, have jobs and shit.
Yeah, no. It's just usually by the 3-hour mark, people are still usually here and still chatting, so it's just like, and I'm still
But
usually...
I feel like today it's also been kind of dead in your chat, right?
Oh, yeah. Arvineth has not popped up. Isaac's apparently fucking dead despite having popped in the first place. I don't know where Snake is. Quite's doing something else. It's just a very quiet, chill Monday. And I'm okay with that being just a 3-hour yap session while playing Hammerwatch. I actually prefer some of the streams be like this just because it's a lot less strenuous. It doesn't take as much out of me.
Yeah.
It's nicer this way. So that's good.
Yeah.
Zeppy stream
Wait.
Extreme Evolution Drive to Divinity. What? Now?
I mean, you have the stream open.
I have the stream open and I'll be alone in a moment, but like, that's... Yes, I don't want to play Extreme Evolution Drive to Divinity right now. Then it would be like only an hour. Yes, trust. Trust. How the fuck would the trust in what here? Trust that it would get people talking? Because like I don't need that right now. I'm satisfied. I'm done here. I feel fine. Rest well, though, Spider. Extreme Evolution Drive to Vinny. Yeah. What if Vinny doesn't want to see me right now? Like, how am I supposed... Like, I'm just supposed to show up? Like, no. I can't do that to him. That'd be silly. God, I got another fucking email saying that Endothelial Cell is following me on Twitch. Why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep unfollowing and refollowing? But no, I'm not gonna start Drive to Divinity right now. It's too late for that. I'm good with just a 3-hour stream, being chill, being satisfied with that. What's wrong with that? That sends you an email every time? Cool. It only seems to send one email per follower, like one email per stream when I get a follow. Like, if multiple people... Like, if you spammed following over and over, I'd still only get one email. So, like, if you... Like, last time... I got followed by, like, you and then, like, 2 other things that unfollowed and refollowed, but I only got 1 email. So you can't use that to spam my email or anything. It only happens once. You don't have that much power with that. Also, I don't like that winky face. Why are you winking at me like that? Don't even. Don't even. Sass. Sad. Oh, okay. So don't say don't you sass me. You don't have that level of power. This was a fine enough stream. I don't need the Extreme Evolution Drive to Divinity right now. I think it will be, and there's Blue Knight, you came in at the end here. What's up? Hello, go make a draft of my game in a tabletop sim-esque game that's more suited for modding or making games instead of playing them and costs $15 less. Suited for modding or making games instead of playing them and instead of playing. Can people not make, like, mod and make them in tabletop sim? I thought people could, like, upload, like, their own specific things, and that's how you got, like, goofy shit. Zeppy, you have to keep streaming for 2 more hours now? No, that not because one more person popped in. Come on. No, 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 no. Lunite usually chats for a while and then goes to lurk with me in the background afterwards anyway. So, like, it would just... And it would just be 2 more hours of... Like, maybe, like, 30 more minutes of being berated by Cell, and then an hour and a half of me not having anybody else to talk to. That would be really mean to me. Yes, they can, but it's way less intuitive. Oh, okay, so you're trying to make a... You're thinking of something a little bit more in line with those tools. Okay. Yes, please continue streaming. I was going to use you as back. 3 hours is crazy. But the last 2 streams were 7 hours. I was just going to do a nice, like, short multiplayer stream, just chatting a little bit. And then it was going to be good. Like, man. Background equals comfort, and isn't that what being a psychologist is? Comfort, support, advice? But I wouldn't even be giving that much advice, at least not about things that I know about. Don't you me, how dare. How fucking dare. Plus, I'd still occasionally chat or send longer series of messages. That's true, but like, if it's just you occasionally, like, Sal would go silent because he gets bored immediately, because if it's not Extreme Evolution Drive to Divinity or Rain World or a game that he knows and likes, then he says, actually, Zeppy, this game is very bad. Please stop playing it, play something else, and if you don't, I'm going to unfollow. And then I'd be all alone and sad. You'd be giving comfort because I want to watch someone I know and most of my friends are busy. Just end stream and I'll call you if that's okay. Maybe. Like, maybe if I just go... Or maybe if I just, like, end stream and do, like, in the general Discord, and then anybody that wants to pop in can do that if they want. Since I didn't do that at all last week. I did that 2 times the week before, and then did not at all this past week. I don't go silent ever. What are you talking about? You go silent all the time. You went silent for like at least 30 minutes just earlier, and then you came back and said that you were bored. You were very, very silent for a while. Why do you lie? That works too, yeah. Walk around real quick, see if I can do... Spend my points, make things good in here to make sure everything... I never did such thing. Yes, you did. That was a big long time where nobody was really talking because Spider and I were just yapping. Don't need any of that. Is my weapon... My weapon's actually a good level, so I don't... So that's at least good. Upgrade these a bit. Co-streamer muted me. I don't think he had that power. Not my fault. I don't think Spider has that power. I don't think that's a thing. I think you were very much making that up. And if he did, there's no... Like, I would have seen it. I would have noticed it happen. So I don't think that's true. I think you just... you just disappeared. You went to do your own thing for a little while. And, you know, you're allowed to do that. That's fine. But, like, you went silent. You did. You can't lie and say that you didn't. Because I know the truth. I know the truth that you are actually being very silly right now. Spend... That'll do. And then... That's good, that's good. Right. Can't believe memer yells at me for not chatting for a small amount of time. I'm not yelling at you, I'm just pointing out that it happened. That's all I'm saying, is that it did in fact happen. Thinking on it, again, it is better for me if I just void VC, because then I won't have to tab out and look at my other screen exactly. Yeah. I think, Cell, that you just didn't notice how long of a time it was, because it makes... It's always more noticeable for me as the streamer when there's nobody in chat. But, like, if you're over there... Because looking at the chat is something I'm actively doing. If you go do something actively that's not having to do with the stream whatsoever, time seems to move differently. And people don't notice that actually I'm very lonely and very upset that nobody's chatting with me. And then I cry on stream and nobody's there to see it. And if nobody's there to see a streamer cry, did they ever actually really cry? And the answer is probably no. Streamer, you're trying to silence the masses. That's... I did no such thing. There's no way for me to do that. There were no timeouts this stream. There were no mutes, no bans, nothing. The masses when it's a singular cell. Yep, not even a singular person. It's actually just one tiny cell. It's ridiculous. It's actually just ridiculous. I can't be held... I can't be accountable for this. That'd be ridiculous. Cast speed, health. Spell mana cost, experience gain. Let's do... Even a cell has mass. But you do not have plural masses. You are singular in every way, shape, and form here. I can't believe the streamer thinks I don't exist. I do think you exist, but as a singular entity, not other people. You are one cell. You do not have multiple cells. You do not have multiple of most things. You're going to go longer anywhere, finishing up tying loose ends. I mean, I'm just chatting at this point. I've cleaned up all the stuff that I think I want to do in game, so it's I'm basically done. We're good. We're good here. I think Cell's just being ridiculous. Because I'm not trying to silence anybody. In fact, I encourage people to talk more. But that's not what happens sometimes. The parts of a cell can be considered separate masses, so you lose. But there's only one of each of them, though. You only have one nucleus. You only have one mitochondria. You only have one cell wall. Only one membrane. You are one singular cell. I cannot... There is only one thing to silence, and I didn't even try to silence it. You did that yourself, because you said you were bored. You're fooling yourself here. Okay, yeah, but that literally makes no... You just brought up the parts of the cell. You brought them up as things. What is bro talking about? You as a singular cell. To be fair, there's cells with more mitochondria, but is an endothelial cell one of them? And do I care about there being multiple mitochondria? Because that's still all at the it's still ultimately all in one cell, and I'm talking to the single cell here. I don't know yet. That's what I'm saying. But why would I only see one voice here, one thing typing, the endothelial cell itself. Why would I need to silence the individual mitochondria? They're not typing. They can't type. They can't say anything. So are humans all one because they're in one celestial body? No, because each individual human can type in my chat. This is the definition of sentience that we're working with here. Can it type in my chat and have a different account, and all be chatting at the same time? Because I don't think those individual mitochondria are capable of doing this. Yeah, but I think just mitosis and we think you suck. Yeah, but you didn't say you didn't spell suck right both times. Why didn't you just copy and paste? it's you're not like that. Yeah. That's just it's also from the same account, so like it doesn't like it's obviously still just one cell typing twice. Like well, shut up. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Cell may have DID and you may be discriminating. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're bringing up the diagnoses now to try to make me look bad. Oh my god. Man, that's not what was said, though. We were talking about individual mitochondria. We're not talking about different identities. Cell could have plurality. I don't think cell does, because they always refer to themselves as I, not we. It's a singular. It's always singular. Can't believe Stream Man hates all disabilities. It's not. Oh, every single disability. That's not what I said. That's not true. Streamer assuming plural means it's automatically a hive mind hive. What the fuck are we even talking about anymore? You were saying that there was not multiple, and I was wrong. Not me. You were saying that there was not multiple, and I was wrong. And I'm still standing by that. There's not multiple. There's only one account named endothelial cell typing in this chat right now. Do not make an alt account, because I will know that it's just you typing again. I will already know. I can sense alt accounts in my chat. I've trained myself to do so. I should make an alt account though. Don't do Don't make an alt account. I'll know that it's you. I'll know that it's just you typing twice. Just for general funnies. Oh my god. For context, plurality is like the all-encompassing term. This could be due to dissociative disorders or trauma. But typically they have multiple alters or personalities. Not all the time is we used, and if it is, the common usage is for this entire system as a whole. That is true. That is true. But also, I haven't seen any signs of cell having DID. I don't know if cells can have DID. And if they do have DID, it's never been brought up before in the entire time that Cell's been here. And I feel like that would be something that would have been brought up. So actually, checkmate DIDists. I'm right and chat is wrong as per usual. Silly. Are you a therapist, Zeppy? No, I don't think you are, actually. I'm in training to be basically that. So, what are you gonna do? I've taken abnormal psychology. I know things. Common. For someone to say we as their preferred... Someone plural to say, yeah. That makes sense. But also I'm going to use it against Cell, because it's funnier that way. If Cell's going to say I don't think that there's multiple things there. I don't think that there's any masses to be silenced. I don't think there's anything there. I cannot silence masses when it's simply one individual. Yeah, so stop trying to identify my illnesses, schoolboy. Schoolboy? Is that the best you can come up with? That's it? Fuck you mean schoolboy? Oh my god, fine. I'll just... That'll be enough. I'll see, how about this? To make you feel correct, I'll end stream and then you'll be truly silenced, because then your words will just go out into the empty air and into the void of the internet. That way you can be correct and you'll be silenced. I don't think you're obligated to know of as many disorders if you're a psychologist, because while you can suggest diagnoses, you obviously won't be prescribing anything. I won't be prescribing anything because psychiatry is the medical one that can actually prescribe things. But I believe in most places in the United States, I think there are only maybe like 2 or maybe 3 states in the US that does not allow the license that I am getting to diagnose things. I think I'm where I am and what I am doing, I think I actually can diagnose things once I am done. It's just I haven't taken that class. I haven't taken that part of the master's program yet. So I mean, like, I can eventually, but it's not happening at the moment. Can't believe stream memer. Did you copy paste that? That feels very consistent each time, actually. Hates me so much he ended stream because I talked. I literally have gone on an extra 23 minutes longer than I planned to. Because you have been talking. That is the exact opposite of what I have been doing. How fucking dare? You are actively lying. I have been copy-pasting it every time. So you could copy-paste that, but you couldn't do the one... You couldn't copy-paste the one earlier that you literally tried to make it seem like you were typing it twice? The exact same? How have you not noticed? I literally did just notice. It's just... I did notice. It's just the fact that, like, why would I bring it up earlier after only a couple times? I'm not thinking about that one that hard. It's entirely possible that you just, you know, just keyboard smashed the E and the M keys over in it. Twitch can't send the same messages unless you make me a VIP. That would be a surprise if I did that. I've been thinking that I should probably roll out a second wave of VIP badges to people, since it's been a bit since I gave the first round to people. My point is typically for diagnoses, you would run standardized tests, not use intuition. Yeah. So I don't believe you're obligated to memorize these diagnoses. Yeah, there's usually standardized things for that. That is true. That's actually what my my research class's major assignment basically was making a standardized test for a specific thing. And it sucked ass, because it's really a huge pain in the ass to take something, like, not intangible to try to measure it. Because you need to define it in a certain way, and then set up a measure to actually do it properly. It kind of sucks. It's kind of huge pain. Albeit more accurately than the patient, since you're fucking, yeah. A little bit more accurately than TikTok can do. Like, likelihood sped up. So your fault, oh my god. So really it's chalked up to semantics. Still pretty much making a diagnosis, but you're aided, yeah. Aided heavily, yes. Yes, I think you've got the gist of it. That's a good point. But eventually I could. What do you think, Luna? Do you think I should, as a VIP from the first round of things, should I roll out some more to some people? Do you think it's time that that happens? Because I feel like that's it's a reasonable amount. It's been a reasonable enough amount of time for that to add a few more. Imagine I do it and I just don't give one to Quite, specifically so he doesn't get any extra chat privileges. Be especially mean to him. How long have I been here? Good fucking question. If only we had a timer to look at, to find out. I fucking wonder. If only there was such a thing that would allow me to look at that and do that. I know vaguely when you did, so I can look at where other... Let me say, hold on real quick. Because I know that it was around the same time of Stardew, which was around... Where was it? I'm going to say probably the same... I can't look at that, actually. Not very easily. That's actually more difficult than I thought. Damn it. Didn't let me click on his name to see the follow age. I wonder if the follow age command works with other, if you do it for other... Fucking, why did that hit enter? Does this work? Don't do the fucking exclamation mark at me. That was a mistake. Does this work? Quite positive. Okay, it does work that way. You can do that if you put somebody else's name in after it. But actually that is a good call there. Quote ad. Don't fucking quote me on exclamation mark. But that's wrong. But yeah, unfortunately yours is going to be much shorter. I can get a general idea. You can probably check it on when Hex followed, and like add or remove like a couple days from that, because it would be around the same time. But I think both cells from Az's chat, limited and endothelial, limited brain cells, and both of you did. So if we look at cell based off of limited brain cells, so if we do this, then that's probably about where cell is as well. 1 year, 16 days. Add on like an extra 10 months to mine, I think, and it's more accurate. Yeah, probably. It'd be somewhere in 2023. It'd be around that time. For Quite definitely Cell, maybe. Arvineth is a maybe, but even more maybe, since I'm not really sure when they really joined. That would have effectively been around the Stardew time as well. I think Arvineth has a year, at least. I don't remember how many months, but at least a year. that on my clipboard, but didn't paste. Yeah, I think the obvious things to do would probably be Quite, Time, Cell, and Arvaneth. Quite is still like a no-brainer for me. That's why it would be really funny if I didn't anyway. If I just didn't give it to Quite. So that Quite couldn't have more chat privileges that VIPs get. In like the same vein as me, as like Isaac not following me at all in the first place. Just Quite has to be a normal person. Perfectly average. What do VIPs even get? The little diamond badge that Lunite has there. And supposedly some extra chat privileges. I don't know the extents of it, but they're there. They do exist there. And I'm pretty sure that... I think that's a good thing to look up real quick. Twitch VIP. What does it do? Chat without being affected by slow, sub-only, or followers-only modes. Chat without being affected by rate limits, and post links in chat even when links are disabled. So slow mode wouldn't stop you. Apparently you'd be able to spam a lot faster. Also for affiliate, you get an artist badge for attributing emotes to chat members. Actually, probably a good one. That's a good idea. If I ever take affiliate. Because honestly, with school having started... After I had started my classes, the likelihood of that went down again. Fortunately, because it's just rough. But if you put one on Isaac, he was the only one that had it, even if he didn't contribute anything. It's just like anytime somebody's like, oh wow, did the... Plummy is so cool, or the, or anything about the border, or my portraits, or the frog, or literally anything. It's just like, yeah, Isaac made that. That was Isaac. You can ask him about it. Ask him about the process of making it. Never elaborate, nor elaborate when he asks why he has the badge, even when... Oh, that's also true. That's also a really good way of going about it. Just like, that's a good point. You do have that badge. Anyway. Good eye there you have, pointing that out and noticing that he has that badge. I like that too. But what do you think, Cell? Do those privileges of VIP interest you? Because I can just not give it to you if you don't care. That's also a possibility. Or maybe I just don't give it to you anyway. Cell's gonna abuse the spam power? Probably. Maybe I don't give it to Cell, even if he does want it. Maybe that'd be too much power. Same for Quite, thinking on it longer, actually, yeah. Yeah, sure, I'd like to double speak. It would be funny. Hello world, exactly, see? It does work, yeah. It's on theme. Cell can finally properly roleplay mitosis. The actual dream. But yeah, that was another... that was actually a thing that came up a long while ago when I was thinking, like, if I tried to add another moderator or so, since Spider and Alphonse are often absent. Did I break this barrel? How did it spawn back again? It was like, who would I make another moderator? And it's like, I have interesting options. And it was like, Quite should do it. Quite's already a moderator, and as is chat. And I was like, no. I'm not giving him that much power. Which is why it would still be very funny if I just didn't VIP him. He's not even here right now to talk about the VIP. He's doing something else entirely. He's not even listening. He doesn't even care. It's probably more just because it's clearly a very sleepy Monday for people. But still, I'm going to hold it against him, because fuck it. Quite is a huge hater of me, so I'm going to fight him. But yeah, I think adding those 4 more VIPs is probably worth it. Very technical. Yes, I have experience with modding on Twitch for friends. Yes, I know about affiliate and its perks. I just do not know the best choice. Yeah. Divide my attention to a lot of things at once, even if I am very active in these streams. Yeah. Yeah. You are a bit less active than others, since oftentimes you're just doing other shit. There are plenty of streams that you don't show up to. And also just the attention. Having it as a background thing, having stream on as a background thing makes it a little bit less likely to be worthwhile. You're at least a better choice, I think, in my mind, than some other people. Quite and your mods and I are the only ones that consistently show up for streams, so your choices are limited for that. Exactly. Quite and your mods and I. Well, I mean, even my mods don't really. Is the point of even adding another one. It's usually Arvaneth, Quite, Time lurking, at least most of the time. And Cell popping in and harassing me, and then disappearing again. Cell is more sporadic. That's actually one thing that I feel like I semi-bring it up somewhat often, but it's also something that is hard to fully describe, is the way I view people's attendance versus how they view their own attendance. Like, Lunite misses a good bit. But also, like, does show up semi-consistently, but also misses a good bit. But, like, a whole lot of people probably feel that they are more present than they actually are, just by merit of being here as much. Not being here 100% of the time like I inherently have to be. Wouldn't be banning bots, but very good at dealing with problematic chatters. True. True. Honestly, just holding me accountable for a lot of things can often do a lot. Holding me accountable for people. Holding me accountable for, like, the person that needed to be age checked was a good sign. Rule set. Indecisive. Gave too many chances or whatever. That's also true. I'm gonna miss like a week max, probably, yeah. There's a lot of different... I've said this once before. I feel like I'd end up making, like... There's a lot of things that I'm very curious about with other people's perspectives of me and my stream and their own role and attendance and participation in my stream, that I'd end up making like a 15-minute survey or something. There's a lot of things that I would be really interested in, like, finding out and knowing that are obviously a way more technical and kind of awkward if I were to just, like, be asking people, like, by the way, so, like, on a percentage scale of, like, 0 to 100%, like, how often do you feel that you are actually present and participating in stream chat? a week and a half, not 2 weeks. There's been some occasions that, like that, where I've privately messaged, having this person here is not okay, and here's what. Yeah. Exactly. A survey? How nerd of you, I'm in psychology because I genuinely really like psychology. Like, I like knowing these things, but it's also way more technical, and it's often a lot of things that people don't actively think about. So, like, if I just ask it on a whim, like, I'd get a nothing answer because they just don't have one. And I thought Corey was that nerd. Corey's an old man type nerd. He's a different generation type of nerd. All of his games that he plays on his stream are on original hardware. Like, if he's playing a PS1 game, he's playing on an actual PS1, and very proud of it. He's a different kind of nerd. You can't simply lump us together as the same kind. There's a variety here. Corey was the nerd. All three of us, me, Corey, and Az, are all different types of nerds here. Come on, let's be real. Have you heard Az talk about some of the things that he's interested in? Come on. Arvinith is here. Oh, hi there. I was going to end the stream like 40 minutes ago. The Corey old. You should add a random psychology question to on your survey anyway for funsies. It'd all be psychology questions, though. Every little bit of it. Or are you talking just like mental health style? You're decisive when dealing with people because of empathy and willingness to give a chance. I think this is because of you're trying to understand. Yeah. That's a good, like, overview summation of it, I think. Easily draw a straight line. That's ultimately what Alphonse was for. It's just Alphonse has other shit going on most of the time at this point. Alphonse is way more harsh than I think even you could be with this kind of stuff. Honestly, to a fault. Jump the gun. That's why asking for you to, if you were to mod me, provide rules. Yeah. Yep. Because Alphonse jumping the gun is also something that I've also gone back and forth with sometimes. So, time for 2 more hours. God damn it. Been here for a few minutes. Oh, okay. And in that case, I feel like there wouldn't be as much work. Something you are curious about, but others wouldn't know what to answer? Maybe. Talk about this off stream, yeah. Maybe. I suppose this is more evidence that technically I could do a just chatting stream, I just prefer not to. Because it has just been talking for the past 40 minutes. It's just 40 minutes is not the usual amount of time that I do streams. Just chatting would hurt me. But yeah, if, oops. I need to click that. I could do a Discord voice chat thing for a little bit afterwards, since this was shorter than usual. And to give Lou Knight her background noise, it would certainly... It's not just that, it's that I would much rather say all of this, rather than wear out my fingers, that too. Yeah, I can do that. Since I did do a whole voice chat last week, I can do one for a bit tonight. Maybe while I'm going over my... Well, actually, most of the stuff I need to review for my class tomorrow is videos. That wouldn't work as well. I'll just play RuneScape or something some more, even if I'm not doing the bingo anymore. But I can do that. And also, you'll have to give me some time to eat, piss, do things. I can do that. Cloud storage, it makes conversations that should be private public, albeit for a limited time. Yeah, and I also did decide to make a YouTube VOD channel that I've been uploading them to. So a lot of the ones more recently have been permanent on YouTube. And I wouldn't want the more private ones. But again, as I said previously, yeah. I guess, yeah, I could do that. Alright, though. I can chill with that for a little bit. Or instead of RuneScape frog games, what would I do with frog? What frog game would I do that I'm not planning on stream? See you, gamers. Wait, what? Wait, what? What are you whatting? VOD channel? Yeah, I made a VOD channel. I've just kind of been storing things there. It's not like anything particularly important. Just in case I want to look back at something. Be useful. Stream was ending, and it is. I can do that now. So I was just confused about something for a moment. Alright. Chop streamer man, what the fuck? Don't fucking chop me, you ass. Alright. Night night.